April 15th, April 13th.
There you go.
2025. I mean, it's August 13th. I don't know where I said
Whoa,
April, and everybody
okay.
agreed with me.
Yeah.
Holy, I went.
Well, you made so many
tax day?
mistakes. I agreed with one of them.
Yeah. Hey, jeez. I wrote April down here.
Yeah.
What a moron.
April.
No, it's I said it's April 15th, and I went, oh, it's tax day, and I went, tax day. What am I talking about?
Are we live right now?
Yes.
Or
I
is
don't
this
even know.
recorded?
I have
Nope.
no idea.
August 13th, 2025. It's live because otherwise I wouldn't be able to do this.
You wouldn't?
No.
Oh,
It's
okay.
impossible.
All right.
Impossible.
Oh man. Anyway, welcome to the show. Stand by. I gotta adjust something real quick. Yada-da-dee.
What are you adjusting?
The air conditioning.
Oh.
It is quite warm in here.
It's warm in the garage, and that's where
really
we go to warm up from being in here.
Galvin?
Yes.
I cannot wait any longer.
Oh.
I saw your post yesterday.
Yes.
We've been sitting in this room for a half hour in silence. I saw you watched Downton Abbey.
I did.
Okay. I'm looking for the full review before you say anything. Gio, did he like it? Yes or no?
He did not like it. Just not for him.
Carmen, did he like it? Yes or no?
Ooh, that's tough. I'm going to go. He didn't like it.
Follow-up question. Carmen, did you watch any of it?
I did.
Oh,
all right. Don't.
Gio? Joe? Did Galvin like it?
I say Galvin did not like it.
Oh, wow.
He didn't dislike it, but he didn't like it.
I think he liked it. I don't know if he loved it like I love it, but he didn't watch the whole thing yet. But Carmen, let's start with you.
Okay.
You started watching it yesterday too?
I did.
Okay.
And because of that, I feel like it does kind of starts out like slow in a sense.
Yeah, but right away there's some action.
Yes, there is. But I think for that purpose is why I think Galvin didn't like it. But I enjoyed it, even though I can't understand them all the time.
You'll get it. You'll pick
Yeah.
it up. You'll pick it up. How long did you get into it?
So
How many episodes?
I only got to episode 2
Oh.
because I'm watching on Peacock and I have commercials.
Oh.
So it's
You're
like
watching it with the pours.
so
Do
it's
you not have Prime?
I do, but there's only season 1 on there
Oh, okay.
from what I saw.
Okay.
So I was like, I didn't want to start there and then have to switch over.
Huh.
And then but again, there's 2 commercials every, 20 minutes, whatever. So I got through like 1 and then I started watching 2 and then I got distracted. I liked it. I feel like I can see where it's going.
Yeah.
And because I liked the Queen or the Crown.
Yeah.
Crown was good, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like because I like that, I feel like that's where it will get to. But it does. There's a lot of okay. We're in this room now. We're in that room now. We're in this room.
You kind of gotta get the lay of the land. You know what I mean, you gotta figure out even first of all who they are.
Yeah, it's character development in the first. You know what I mean?
But I mean also like where that family ranks in the royalty chain. And what Downton is, and what they have servants and all that. I mean, they have to figure all that stuff out first before you get the full, full working of the show.
By the way, we are live. We're talking about Downton Abbey. It is 2025.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got a great new show for you guys.
Okay, so Carmen
I'm in.
liked it. We'll continue to watch.
Yes.
Galvin, everybody but me says you did not like it. Did you or did you not like it and continue to watch?
Gio and Joe combined may have said it perfectly.
Oh, you liked it, but not for you.
No, I didn't even like it.
No.
It was okay, but yeah, it's not for me. And action, I don't know what action you're talking about. You were like in the first 5 minutes you're in, and I'm like, Snoresville. By the way, as soon as they put up the date, I knew what it was. Like, can I give it away? I mean, it's been out.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about that. There's a death. I don't know. You probably didn't get up to the death yet.
Well, first 5 minutes, you said.
Yeah, I didn't. I meant that.
I watched
figuratively.
2-hour episodes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And
With
it's not that-
commercials?
It's been a long time.
No commercials.
It's been a long time
Oh,
since I
like,
watched
no
it.
Lucky.
commercials.
How'd you get that?
In the beginning part, there's a couple people they know that we don't know that died on the Titanic, and I'm like, all right. And then it's a lot of, this one's gonna lose her money because now those people are dead, and it jumps to this different heir that's a third cousin and stuff. It was just kind of like, all right. and it was there was a few things where I'm like, oh, stop it. The poison, there's they're making food, the servants' quarter. There's making all the food for the people and stuff, and take that off the table in the exact same bowl is the food that we're serving. That's poison. It would kill them. And then the girl, I'm super dumb and dirty and I can't go in front of guests. I'm going to take them, eat one in each hand, and I'm going to talk and blah, 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 and I'm going to blindly hand off the poison.
What was I thinking?
Yeah.
No, this is the best review ever.
But it was just like so.
Galvin reviews every episode. It's called Dum Dum Abbey.
It was like so obvious. Okay, whatever. Yeah, but the problem is, like Carmen said, the character development. You don't know any of the people, so you don't really care. I'm telling you right now, and there's been shows that build and stuff, and it's okay.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's for me. Like if you didn't say, "Hey, you should watch this," I probably wouldn't have watched the second episode.
Right.
And I'm probably not going to watch anymore.
Yeah.
Mindhunter, literally in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah. Different types of show.
No, but I'm just using that as an example. There's a lot of shows that you're immediately in. Yeah, that you're immediately in. And I don't necessarily need that, but you said first 5 minutes, and I'm like,
yeah.
a long 5 minutes.
Yeah,
A couple of things. It's been a long time since I watched the first season.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize, like, I remember when the death happens, I was like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. And then the reason it happened and how they, fix it and all that.
Okay, you must be talking about a different death then. You're not talking about the two people on the Titanic?
No.
Oh, okay,
the two people on the Titanic set everything in motion because
because
their fortune's up,
Yes.
But no. There's a...
but what you brought up, Galvin, right?
What?
The poison.
Oh, no. But that's the turns out to be nothing. They get it back, and she's like, oh, thank you so much.
But it's like, it's deep in the episode. It's like towards the end.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been a long time.
You can say it. Yeah, just say it.
Yeah.
The guy who's in the bed who's coughing up blood and stuff.
Oh, well, no.
That's the murder. That's the death.
Mm.
I don't know. I'm getting
No,
confused.
they saved him. They drew the stuff out of the fluid out of his heart and then gave him the adrenaline.
I must be talking about. It's
That
been
was the
10
second
years
episode.
since I watched the first season.
Are you watching Downton Abbey?
No.
I don't think you're watching the right
Was
show.
it the same show?
No, I'm confused.
I enjoyed both movies. Or were there two movies? I know there was one.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, there was a Christmas special.
Yeah.
But,
I'm out.
I will tell you this. I seem to be in the minority because I posted that and a bunch of people are like, oh, you're going to love it. It's great. Da, 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 da. A lot of people, obviously. It was, kind of.
I have never watched Ted Lasso, and guys that I trust that love Ted Lasso, and then I watched 2 seconds of Jason Sudeikis' mustache, and I'm like, I can't watch this.
Yeah.
I watched Ted Lasso, and it just wasn't for me. And I like Jason Sudeikis. I think he's very funny.
Yeah. I don't want to feel good.
Yeah, it was just too cheesy for me. I was just like, nah.
You love it.
I love Ted Lasso.
Yeah. I'm not knocking you.
Yeah.
It's just weird how different things chime with different people.
Yeah, he's very Michael Scott, and that's why I like it. Like the character
He's
is-
no Michael Scott.
No, he's the same, like where he's, I don't know. I'm not really excited to explain
Michael
it.
Scott hurts me to watch. Like, he's so uncomfortable, and the fact that we know people just like him makes it worse.
Yeah. That's kind of Ted Lasso. He's so over the top, goofy, and everybody hates him because of it.
I was watching, I think it was a Dateline or something, and the murderer guy was Mike Scott, and I said to my wife, I go, ooh, prison Mike.
Michael Scarn. Yeah, I don't know. I liked it, Galvin, and I'm not going to try to force it on you. If it wasn't there, it wasn't there.
Yeah, it just wasn't for me.
A lot of times shows like that where there's so many characters, like Game of Thrones. When you first start watching Game of Thrones, it takes a while to understand who everybody is.
Yeah.
And the hierarchy of all the different houses.
Game of Thrones, you're immediately in, too.
But they do something that gets you in right away.
Yeah, you're immediately in.
Downton Abbey, I will tell you that, like Carmen said, the character development, because you really get into the servants. The show is about the royalty, but it's really about the servants and that relationship between them, and it gets good. I mean, there's a new guy that shows up soon.
No, he's right in the beginning.
Oh, is he? It's been a long time since I watched it, so I don't know.
Yeah, he's right in the beginning.
Did you get to the gay stuff that Mike was talking about?
I did see some gay stuff, which he brought up quite a few times. And I'll be honest with you, the situation, not the gay stuff, because they didn't really actually they talked about gay stuff, and then there was a little bit. But the situation there with the letters, that was good. I was like, oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, it comes up a lot later on.
By the way, also, immediately I'm like, oh, that's the mom from Shaun of the Dead. Oh, that guy was on Mad Men. Oh, that guy, you know what I mean? There's so many of those.
Every English actor.
There's so many different people in there that are like character actors from different stuff. So, just not for me.
Oh, man.
Damn it.
Right.
Sorry.
I'm in. I'm invested.
Well,
I'm going to keep watching.
You talk to Carmen.
I mean, when you're watching it and like Carmen, you're going to want to talk about it with somebody. Feel free to dial me up.
Okay, I got you.
And Mike knows a lot.
Feel free. I'm gonna try and watch it too to refresh.
I can't wait for you to talk about it. Mike's gonna give you stuff that happened in season 5. You're gonna be like, wait, what?
Yeah.
When they all die.
Yeah.
Oh, Carmen.
Yeah.
I have something very difficult that I want to talk about.
Okay.
I mean, I might be crossing the lines here.
Oh
no.
Are you off on Thursday?
No, I got that fixed. Oh. Yeah, so good try.
Good try.
Wow.
Yeah, nice try. Well, I had an appointment and it was at 7:30, and when I tried to reschedule it online, they said I was unable to do that. And so I tried calling, there was no number to call, so then I emailed, and then I was waiting for an email, and I did get the email saying my appointment was updated.
Oh, what season is this?
and because I don't feel like this is something to miss work for, but I also can't miss this appointment.
I thought because you were missing work, this was the pregnancy appointment.
Oh.
It is not.
Right.
This is my.
Well, don't say anything gross.
It's not.
Gross.
It's not.
All right.
This appointment is for me to officially become a coach in Hillsborough County, and this school district works on their own time in their frame, and they don't think that other people work. And because I'm coming in as like a county employee or whatever, they're like treating me as if I'm a teacher.
Oh,
so
they were giving you the early hours.
Yeah, and then I had to do all these like background checks and stuff like that. So this is just like my official, like I have to go get fingerprinted. You know, so it's that appointment.
That's how they keep the creeps out.
Yeah. I don't know how creeps get in because this process.
Yeah, it's a volunteer. You have to go through all that background check and all that.
And because the creeps haven't got caught. You know what I mean? They get caught later on because they're like, hey, I'm a creep. I'm going to go work with kids. And then they do something that they get busted for.
Which is not the case here, by the way.
No, I'm not saying you.
Not.
I'm not saying that you did it.
I mean, we don't know yet.
So creeps.
Why'd your appointment get canceled?
Yeah. No, so I was able to get it pushed back. But like yesterday when I got the email, it said I wasn't able to move my appointment. And if I were to put this off, then I would have had to wait to apply again next year.
Let me point out, Coach Carmen, stolen valor. Not really a coach.
I am a coach.
Not officially. Not according to Hillsborough County.
Yeah. True.
I am.
No.
I am.
You can't just say you are.
Yeah.
You have to
I
be,
can too.
You can't just wear
Coach
a medal
Gio.
for running a 5K if you didn't run a 5K.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm a coach too.
Yeah, me too.
You can be a volunteer coach,
But
but I'm actually the fact that I'm actually
Gio probably would if you offered it to him.
Exactly.
Hey, put me on the staff.
Listen, they need help. So if you have time, they would love to have you. But again, I'm technically getting paid to be a high school varsity football coach.
Wow.
Suck it, losers.
And by losers, you mean the kids that you're coaching?
We're definitely the losers in this scenario.
Do you get a headset?
I do.
Oh,
cool.
man.
Yeah. I mean, it's official. And Chad's like, yeah, you can have the one that doesn't work.
Oh.
It doesn't. You just not even plugged in.
Yeah.
Man, you were really just riding his coattails.
Really?
No.
I know.
I thought we were gonna have breaking news this morning.
Yeah. No,
I've
like
been
I said,
sitting on this all night. I've been wondering if Galvin loved Downton Abbey and if you had a little bun in the oven.
Yeah.
no, I'm waiting. But yeah, no.
Can't have a baby during football season.
Whew, yeah, not right now. We have a lot of stuff to get,
if you do have a baby, when they go to deliver it, just go blue 42, blue 42, Omaha.
Is your mother-in-law living with you yet?
No, that will be again, and that's another thing because like she's supposed to come up this weekend, but she has her last doctor's appointment in Sarasota on next Tuesday. So we're trying to figure out if someone can stay with her until Tuesday so we don't have to do that move and drive and this and that. So I don't know. And then again, of course, their first game against Wharton at home is this Friday. So it is just like there's a lot going on.
She should go make friends with Joe's mom.
Oh yeah,
hang out.
I got a lot of moms over there.
Yo, you got another room?
Taking to Mom Island.
Yeah.
Come on over.
Are we off for Labor Day?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, we should be.
I mean,
it's Labor Day,
that's
right?
a holiday. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta go. My wife's trying to get me to go out of town that weekend.
Where are you going?
It's really weird.
You guys just went out of town.
Yeah.
No, she wants to go to New Jersey, and I go, great, go. Why do I have to go with you? And she doesn't want to. She doesn't like to travel alone. I don't blame her, but I think what I'm going to do is leave and go to the city while she goes to New Jersey. I don't want to go sit there with her.
You guys gonna fly into that airport? That's the one that had all the problems.
Yeah, what are the odds?
Yeah,
Pretty good. I don't know. There's a lot of airports over there. We can fly into any of those airports.
It's interesting what you choose odds for. What are the odds of something happening at that airport? Probably slim. What are the odds of that thing out in outer space hitting us? Definitely 100%. And it's aliens.
I don't believe that thing's going to hit us, but I do believe that something's up with it. I don't even know if it's alien, but something's up with it. And they were talking. There was it changed trajectory yesterday, or speed, or something like that.
I have been seeing more and more stories about it.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
because we could see further now. So we're monitoring these things.
I saw Joe Rogan talking about it. I've seen more and more clips now.
Yeah, it's getting to be something. It's getting closer in time. October 29th is when it's going to be closest to Earth.
I also see a lot of stuff, people saying that Avi Loeb is crazy.
But
he's a Harvard professor.
But also, I said that to him, and he said, yeah, I understand why you think it's crazy, but it's my job as a scientist to ask the questions. I don't understand why people are jumping on the crazy bandwagon when everything he's saying is kind of making sense.
He didn't say it is definitely this.
No.
He said
we should ask the question.
Right. Something to keep an eye on because it's a little bit different.
Right. And I don't even think he's like, I don't even think he's saying it's an alien ship and it's coming here to destroy us. What he's saying is it doesn't seem to be a comet. That's all. It could be an interstellar. It came here from a different galaxy, so it could be an interstellar visitor.
And the whole thing is be curious, you know what I mean, and check those things out. And it's an anomaly, so it's something that's never happened before. It doesn't,
Well, it's happened that they know four times before, but that size and speed, the trajectory, the lack of a tail, all these things that make you go, okay. And also, if it is a comet, that's a pretty dangerous comet floating around in outer space. And thankfully, the trajectory isn't smashing it into us, but that certainly would be an extinction level event if it did.
What will happen first? Me watch all of Downton Abbey or the aliens?
It's worse. You're going to watch half of Downton Abbey and you're going to die before you get to know the end.
I think alien invasion is much more possible.
I watched last night. It's so weird to me how when somebody dies, they just become the best person in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody that I watched the Hulk Hogan TMZ thing last night. I don't know if it was a rerun or...
No, I saw a ton of commercials for that.
So I watched it. Just happened to come on at the end of Jeopardy, and I watched probably about an hour of it. And it's Harvey Levin, who clearly liked Hulk Hogan, and it's him interviewing a bunch of people, mostly all people who have at some point said to me on the radio or in private that they hated Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
All talking about how much they love him.
Did they have
what a great guy he is.
Did they have Mark Henry on there? I saw a clip of him.
Mark Henry, it's interesting that they went to Mark Henry and not Titus, because Titus was the most outspoken, or one of the most outspoken people about the racist stuff. When he came back to the WWE, they were like, Titus went to Vince and said, hey, you can't just do this. He's got to apologize. He's got to talk to people, and that's what I remember. I don't know that I remember reading that stuff. And I was surprised that Titus wasn't on there. But Mark Henry was, and he was pretty honest, and he talked about how hurt he was that he was such a Hogan fan, and the reason he got into wrestling was because he watched the wrestling cartoon as a kid and wrestling as a kid, and Hulk Hogan was his favorite, and then when he heard him say that stuff, it really hurt his feelings, you know? But the rest of the people, the Goldbergs and all these people who've always talked crap about him, and now they're all talking about how wonderful he was, and what is going on with Vince McMahon's head? When's the last time you saw him?
Yeah, recently.
What is going on with his face?
It's I don't know if it's plastic surgery or
It's why I never would fix my butthole eyes. I mean, a chance that I'm going to look like that, I'd rather look like an old butthole man.
Yeah, he does look very weird.
He looks alien.
I thought for a while he was doing something where they were doing some sort of character where he was a Mexican twin. Evil, you know what I mean? Like he had the eyebrows dark and the mustache and the hair. I was like, I mean, it must be some sort of gimmick thing that they're doing, but I guess thought it was.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And then he's pretty much out of the spotlight now since stories about him and Johnny Ace pooping on each other and banging some
all
girl or whatever
yeah,
the story was.
All the hush money stuff.
Yeah. So, he's out. He's been out of the public eye, but he was the one that they talked to the longest and most. Most of the people said that in their time with him, he didn't say anything racist. But those people were Jimmy Hart and the people who need him in order to survive. So I don't know. I don't know him well enough to make that decision either. But I know what I read that he said. And that is, it was pretty bad.
I think the problem is it's tough to separate the character Hulk Hogan versus the person because you see the character on TV and
Yeah, the character seems like he's a great guy.
That's what everybody loves,
Right?
And when you're the same character when you're not in the ring too, it's like the lines are blurred.
I will tell you that they showed a lot of Thunder Lips. They had a lot of interviews with Stallone. Like Stallone put in probably an hour's worth of time that they edited down, but it was pretty good. And they were talking about him obviously in the Rocky 3, and I did not know. I'd never seen Hulk Hogan when Rocky 3 came out. I didn't know who he was, and he was one of the most intimidating human beings I'd ever seen, and that also included Mr. T. and at the time, then they said that he had been wrestling under Hulk Boulder, and that once he did the movie, Vince McMahon Sr. fired him because he left to go do the movie, so he couldn't use the name. And I like Thunderlips. I think that's a fantastic name. Thunderlips is great. It was weird to watch that yesterday, and I guess TMZ or paparazzi's been floating around the area trying to get pictures of Heather and anything related to the Hogan story.
Yeah, I think a bunch of people were camped out for the funeral.
Because this is the last 15 minutes of this. This goes away now, and until Hogan's kids get in trouble again, nobody cares.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, weird. What a weird way to be remembered after having such an impact on the wrestling world.
The saddest thing, I think, is that he got booed his last appearance on Raw.
Yeah, but I get that, though. That's still character. You know what I mean? That's still. I mean, they were saying last night that it really hurt him.
I'm
and
sure
it hurt his feelings.
It looks on his face. He looks shocked.
Yeah, because he'd not been booed before, but you know exactly where it's coming from. They're booing him because of the Trump stuff, and those people are booing Trump. They're not really booing you.
And that's interesting to me, though. Why are those people booing Trump?
California.
Well, yeah.
Is it?
I think
it was in California.
It was
okay.
in Los Angeles.
Oh, okay, because I was gonna say wrestling seems like
it would be a Trump thing.
Yeah.
I think Hogan thought that too.
UFC, they say it's the loudest thing in the world
Yeah.
when Trump shows up to a UFC. It's, deafening how people are standing ovation and going nuts and stuff.
Yeah.
So you would think WWE, but yeah, maybe the California
I
thing.
assumed because you're in the most liberal city in the entire country.
Yeah.
Is why you're getting booed, but I don't know.
Yeah, and stupid Jimmy Hart with that waving the big dumb flag and all that stuff. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Hogan was smart enough though to take that stuff and develop it and turn it into something. I mean, that story of the Hogan Rock fight where, they went out there and ready to put the Rock over, and then the crowd was cheering for Hogan, and they said, hey, hold on, we need to readjust this and, go back and forth and really win the hearts of everybody. I see they could have used that booing and turned it around and, thrown some Hollywood Hogan beard dye on there.
Yeah, but he was just there for the one appearance because it was the Netflix launch.
Right, but I mean, if you got some heat, there's something to happen there.
But I mean, the last time you got booed, which is like that was your place, was in the arena in front of the fans, and you got booed out of the building.
Yeah, that hurts.
You didn't get to go out like Ozzy.
That's true.
Ozzy could not have gone out any other. It could not have been any better the way he went out. Where Hogan, complete opposite.
I don't know. What do you? I mean, man, how many times in life do people get to plan their exit like Ozzy? Ozzy was like, I'm going to have the biggest day of my life. Everybody's going to tell how much they love me, and then I'm done. Then I'm just leaving.
Yeah.
The best. You can't top that.
Yeah. And how did he die?
He died because I think he stopped taking his medication and stuff, but also I think he was just like, I'm done.
Yeah.
He lasted until the concert and stuff because he said he was in excruciating pain. He had the back surgery that they said would alleviate all that pain. He said it actually made it worse. He was walking like he was a question mark. He was all sideways and hooked and stuff and everything. He said just rolling over felt like people were stabbing him with knives and stuff.
I wonder if I'll ever feel like I'm done. Like if I'm 70 or 80 or, if I get however old I get. And
a lot of people do, especially if you have something, if you have cancer or something like that and you're having to go through chemo, you're doing different stuff.
Not worth it.
That you get to a point where you're like, we're going to do another round of chemo and you're like, no, we're not.
Yeah.
Well, like you're just in so much pain.
Yeah.
And like everything that you have to go through to get to those appointments and stuff like that. And it really does like suck the life out of you.
Yeah.
I have a hard time believing that there's anything after death. I'm not saying there isn't. I just have a hard time believing it. But imagine if there is.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I mean, and then at that time, you're like, all right, I'm done. Let's go see what's next, and you get excited about something.
I always wonder if, you talk about reincarnation and stuff, and everybody's had flashes of deja vu, of different things where you're like, I've met this person before, or I've been here before, or something, whatever, and you get those flashes, and you're like, is that a little bit seeping through?
Yeah.
Do you just go dead, and you're born? You know what I mean? Like if you're lucky enough to be born again, whatever.
Right. Or do you have a waiting time? You have to do something.
And do you even know? Or you just, it's done, nothing. You have no idea. Like sleeping. If you don't dream and you sleep and you wake up, we've all done that where you wake up and you're like, Jesus, I feel like I've been asleep for like 3 weeks.
I think I'm going to die in my sleep all the time.
Do you really?
Not a bad way to go.
No.
I mean, obviously you don't want to do it this week. But
but that crosses my mind all the time as I'm going to bed.
See,
Like,
I
I
don't
might
really
not-
think about it. If I did, I think that would probably freak me out. The
Yeah.
one time I ate an edible and I laid in bed and that's all I thought about. The paranoia crept in. I was like, oh, God, I'm going to die. I'm going to die tonight. And it would freak me out. So, no, I try not to think about it.
I think I'm not going to wake up, and then I think, oh, man, it's going to suck to have my family's going to get my dead, fat body out of here.
I have thought about that.
Yeah.
I have thought about that now nobody's going to want to go in that room because my dead body was in there.
I tell them just Gilbert Grape me, just burn the house down.
Yeah. Gilbert Grape me. Oh, man. These are awful things to think about.
I have lately slept where I sleep for a couple hours and I feel like I've slept forever. Like on Sunday, we're coming back Monday, we were off and stuff. So I'm like, I'm going to go to bed early, try and get back into a regular rotation and stuff. So I went to bed 7:30, something like that. I felt like I slept forever where I woke up on my own and said, my alarm has to be going off soon. It was like 9:30. And I felt like I had slept for like 8 hours.
Great feeling.
Yeah,
Great feeling.
I woke up and I watched TV for a couple hours and went back to sleep.
Yeah. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, Carmen will tell us what we have to give away, and we'll do a little sporkle. Galvin is on a tear right now with 4 wins in a row. We've got Scott Baio is going to join us on the show finally today through video chat, so you'll be able to watch that. That'll happen at 8:30. Galvin will have an open letter right before that. It is the Mike Calta Show. Sporkle is next on 102.5 The Bone. I wonder if he's one of those guys who embraces that or doesn't like it. Like Chachi's like a cool. When I say Chachi, I'm like, that's from my childhood. He was like one of the cool kids on TV.
Yeah, we all love
Chachi,
Chachi, but I can imagine being a grown man and if somebody calls you Chachi derogatorily, that you'd be like,
But not if you are Chachi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, thanks, Chachi.
Right.
Yeah, if you say it like that. Oh, yeah.
Uh,
All right. Now I'm not going to say it anymore.
All right.
Just keep saying. You know when you hear a word over and over in your head, it sounds weird. Chachi.
Yeah.
Now it sounds weird. Scott Baio will join us at 8:30 today. Excited to talk to him. What else? Carmen, what do we have to give away this morning?
So we have tickets for Bryan Adams.
Yes.
A Day to Remember in Yellow Card.
Okay.
Cage the Elephant.
Oh, the legends.
Blink-182.
Uh-huh.
Little Big Town.
Okay.
And Falling in Reverse.
They're trying so hard to push that Cage the Elephant show that they're because I hate it so much, it's become the number one way to promote it. They're like Mike Calta's favorite band.
I saw a post from The Bone the other day, and it had Cage the Elephant, the live, blah, 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 this and that, and then it had the Mike Calta Show logo, and
Yeah.
it said Mike Calta Show approved.
It's hilarious.
Approved.
Yeah, and I have nothing against Cage the Elephant, and the one song that they have that I know I actually like. I just can't understand why they keep dumping time and effort into a station that doesn't exist anymore with 97X and never do anything for The Bone. The Bone has got the biggest audience. It's got the biggest talent in the market, all on the same station. It's got guys who like each other and are willing to work with each other. And instead of coming up with an annual event for The Bone that is bigger than anything they've ever done before, they just were like, oh, we'll put Cage the Elephant, call them legends.
Yeah, it's weird because, I mean, we don't have to do a music event, but we could do a music event. But the only problem with us doing a music event is we don't play music. So
I know,
a lot
but
of the labels.
it doesn't matter. We don't do comedy either, but we could do a comedy show.
No, but I'm saying a lot of the labels, they want to route to the different.
Yeah, but we're not putting out. We wouldn't do a show that had new bands. We would do
Right, we could just do our own. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Get Sammy
so-
Hagar down here and
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking
nah, it's a hard no.
Well,
about. Anyway, all right, Carmen. Let's give that stuff away with a little bit of Sporkle. Here we go. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. Galvin is in a current streak with 4 in a row, going for 5 in a row today. I will stop that.
Oh,
Carmen, what are we playing?
Okay, today we are going to be playing 3 artists, same song.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you
3
Wait.
songs, same artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Well, they confused me with the title. Oof. Okay, so I'm going to give you 3 artists. You're going to give me the song title that they all share. Of their own song.
so it
Okay.
doesn't necessarily have to be the same song, just song title.
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
Correct.
All right.
Okay, your first one. Kenny Rogers, Casey and JoJo, Linda Ronstadt.
All my
and-
life.
Yes.
Oh. Get that
Gio.
Casey and JoJo.
Yeah.
Could have been Foo Fighters in there too.
Janet Jackson, Chris Cross, Darius Rucker.
Control.
Janet Jackson, Chris Cross, Darius Rucker.
Hootie?
I don't know.
All right. Atlantic Star, Bon Jovi.
It's
You're
my life.
sure?
What was the last one?
Living on a Prayer.
You're sure?
You're not trying to say Usher, are you?
I am not.
Atlantic Star, Bon Jovi.
Always. Your next one. Brandy, Ashanti, Justin Bieber.
Sorry.
Brandy, Ashanti, Justin Bieber.
Baby.
Damn it.
Gio,
I couldn't think of the other Justin Bieber song that I knew.
Faith Hill, Michelle Branch, Fabulous. Faith Hill, Michelle Branch, Fabulous.
1,000 miles.
Live.
Breathe.
Ah, that's
Is what I was looking for. Eric Carmen, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Cyndi Lauper.
it. Breakdown.
Eric
Time after time.
Eric Carmen, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Cyndi Lauper.
I don't know.
True Colors.
Change of Heart. David Cassidy, Kool and the Gang, Madonna.
Celebrate.
Like
Shem.
Madonna.
David Cassidy, Kool and the Gang, Madonna. Cherish.
Cherish the love. Yeah.
Asia, Guns N' Roses, Seal.
Crazy. Damn it.
Asia.
Asia, Guns N' Roses, Seal.
Welcome to the jungle.
I have no idea.
Don't Cry is what I was looking for. The Cars, REM,
Drive.
Incubus, Mike, Earth, Wind and Fire, Aldo Nova,
Fantasy.
Mariah Carey, Galvin, Chuck Mangione, Van Halen,
Jump.
Escape.
Summer Nights.
To both of you.
Jesus, we just talked about his song and I can't think of it.
Feels so good.
Damn it.
No point. And Pap, we are halfway there.
Oh.
Galvin and Michael are both tied with a single point. Geo doubling that. He's in the lead with 2.
Double.
Double.
All right.
Run away.
Doubling it.
Same title, 3 different songs, 3 different artists. Your next one, Chicago, Denise Williams, Zach Brown Band.
Back to you.
Chicago, Denise Williams,
I don't know.
Zach Brown Band.
Oh.
Free. Elton John, Bette Midler, Jody Watley.
Wind Beneath My Wings.
Bette Midler. Elton John.
Elton John, Bette Midler, Jody Watley. Friends. KC, Wilson Phillips, Public Enemy.
We all heard Wilson Phillips singing "Fight the Power."
That's exactly what I was here too.
911's joking.
Give It Up. Go-Go's, Tears for Fears,
Shout.
Allure. Go-Go's, Tears for Fears, Allure.
Vacation.
Heaven.
Head Over Heels.
Oh.
That was close.
Mariah Carey, Enrique Iglesias, Chad Kroger.
Hero.
Galvin,
Just tie it up.
Yeah.
Madonna, The Other Ones, Green Day.
Holiday.
Galvin,
Man, you let him take the lead.
He's got 3.
Electric Light Orchestra, Neil Diamond, Kenny Chesney.
Blue Sky.
Electric Light Orchestra, Neil Diamond, Kenny Chesney.
Dancing.
I'm Alive.
Yeah, you are.
I'm dead.
Paul McCartney, Lionel Richie,
Yesterday.
and Justin Timberlake.
Hello.
Paul McCartney, Lionel Richie.
Justin Timberlake.
Hello.
I don't know.
My Love.
My love.
Joe Simon, Huey Lewis and the News, Celine Dion.
This is hard.
My Heart Will Go On by Huey Lewis and the News.
I want a new drug by
Power
Celine
of
Dion.
Love.
The Power
Ah, you're over here
Sit
making
there.
jokes.
Yeah, make jokes all day.
Galvin and Pat.
Uh-oh.
We're on the last 3.
Michael, it's still a single point on the board. Gio has 2, and Galvin is doubling that. He's in the lead with 4.
This is a stupid game.
Trying to make it fun.
All right. 3 artists, same song title, last 3. Here we go. George Michael,
Faith.
Timmy T, Divine.
Oh.
Come on, give it to me.
George Michael, Timmy T, Divine.
I don't know.
What's the guilty feet have no rhythm?
One more try. The Cars, Wang Chung, Trick Daddy.
Trick love the kids.
Everybody Wang Chung tonight.
Damn it.
Moving in stereo.
Let's go.
Ah.
Ringo Starr,
Yellow
Def
Submarine.
Leppard,
Oh, no.
Nickelback.
Photograph.
Hey!
Did I win?
No.
Was that the last one or no?
That was the last one.
I led the whole goddamn time.
Well, not the whole time.
That
Your
sucks.
final score, Michael and Gio both with 2 points on the board. Galvin doubling that. He is your triumphant champion today. He won with 4.
Good job! Woo! Trademark 2025.
I thought if I double Galvin's score with 2, that's gonna be great.
Yeah.
And it did not happen.
Hey, so I have Fox News on one of the TVs here, and they just showed a promo for Hulk Hogan's wrestling that I guess is coming on Fox Nation or whatever their thing is.
That's the thing with
They're still doing that?
Bischoff.
Real wrestling.
Yeah.
Boy, that had to be that and the guy who invested in the beer. Like, God damn it.
Yeah.
No, the club, I think, the memory survives.
Yeah. Well, they're still opening the place in Times Square, the sports
like
bar.
that, I think survives.
I think a lot of the stuff still goes on. It's so big.
I know, but without him, the wrestling, nobody cares.
The beer, even with him, that's such a difficult market to get into.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
how many places are selling that beer is the other thing. Like, where are you finding that beer and who's going for that beer? You know what I mean? Like, if there was an event and Hulk Hogan was there and they were selling Hulk Hogan beer, you're like, oh, yeah, let me get a real American.
A
You
lot
know?
of celebrity beers just come in, and drinks just come and go.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. Well, Galvin, what do we have coming up in news?
Well, first, I'd like to hear you guys do a little Jackie Mason for me.
So, today is day number 3 of Jackie Mason. I will take the potato latkes with some applesauce.
I like it. I like it.
I went to the deli, and I would love to also get the pastrami and rye.
Are
Excuse me. Are you in Kiss?
Are you Dracula?
Then
Do you want to suck the blood next?
and then we will sing rock and roll all night.
I like the pastrami with a little more blood.
One.
What do we have coming up in news, Galvin?
Coming up in news today, he's the bomb, different Dr. D, and the opposite of sweaty ladies.
Oh, yeah.
Dry men. All right, Galvin has your news. We'll get to that next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Love Tiger has found ChatGPT.
Oh, yeah, he has.
I noticed.
Oh my
He can't
god.
stop making pictures of Carmen and Monica, and sent my wife a picture this morning. He is bored. He is bored.
Not a lot going on in the Tiger House.
No, I don't. I mean, nothing. I can't. I think about that way more than I should. What it must be like to be living in that house.
I'd be generating images of like running water and
Yeah.
stuff in my house.
Oh, why tease yourself?
I guess you're right.
He
I'd
is.
be Googling black mold and where to live.
He's done.
Oh.
I think he's fed up. He just doesn't know what to do.
He wants out.
He
just
does want out.
Doesn't have the means, I
When
guess.
he went to the hospital, he was the happiest he ever
The
was.
best. The best.
Got to poop in his own bathroom.
Yeah.
Got to sleep in a bed.
People bringing him food and
Yeah.
being nice to him.
He probably poisoned his own leg.
Yeah.
Poor Love Tiger.
Oh, speaking of legs,
I
Have you heard-
know.
did you hear the latest?
We're getting Knobs' leg.
Yeah.
Knobs' foot's infected again.
I just saw a post from like a day or two ago, and he said that they're talking about amputation again.
Then he said, as if things couldn't get any worse, he is living in a hotel since the storm, and he was Good, bad, going bad again. His infection came back, and he's got to go back to have him look at his leg. He may end up losing his leg. And while this is going on, his wife falls and breaks her ankle.
Oh.
I mean, they can't cut a break, those poor people.
He said compound fracture, like through the skin.
Bone through the skin.
Yeah. So she's now laid up. He's laid up.
If I looked down and saw bone through the skin coming through my leg or my arm, I'd freak
Cut
out.
it off.
That
happened with Joe Theismann live on TV, remember?
Yeah, I'll never forget. Yeah, that's one of the things I don't think I could deal with. If I looked down and saw bone coming through, I'd freak out.
Do you try and push it back in?
No.
No, I mean... Oh,
you just gave me chills, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
You'll see it happen like in football where they won't show on TV, but the players are like looking away.
Right.
Yeah.
You see something go backward.
That may be the worst thing is 5-time All-Pro out for the season.
Yeah.
First preseason game, gets injured, something tears his knee and does whatever, and then you're just like, well, you're done for the entire season now.
Are you happy if you're not a superstar?
No.
If you're just like in the
if you're like a special teams player, would a good contract?
I would imagine everybody in the NFL is a competitor and wants to play all the time.
Your dream.
Yeah,
I'm not in the NFL.
There was a backup quarterback, and I don't know who he was, to be honest with you, but he was a backup guy who had been in the league, and he said teams don't want you to cause any problems in preseason or anything. They don't want you to try and become the starter.
Right. They already had their starter.
They have their starter that they invested a bunch of money in, and regardless of whether you're better than him or you're competing to try and get that, they don't want that. They want you to be a backup and stand on the sideline.
I think about Kyle Trask all the time.
Yeah.
He was a guy who was a good college quarterback, gets drafted, is playing behind Brady, is playing behind Mayfield, and he's got some time in there to watch other quarterbacks. Will never play. Well, I mean, maybe one day, but I mean, every day he gets up, and at best he's going to practice. That's it. I mean, what motivates you to go on? And are you at night and go and take care of my mom and dad and please hurt Baker Mayfield? Like how? Like what do you do? Like don't tell me. There's got to be a part of you that's doing that.
Sure.
I think it's so incredibly crazy hard just to get to the NFL that these guys keep going.
But it's
like just to be a backup.
It's hard to get this job.
Yeah.
So if I get this job, but then you tell me I have to sit in the hallway every day. I'm getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm coming here and I'm just sitting in the hallway for 4 hours.
But what else are you going to go do? You're going to make that.
No, listen, it's better than working at Chipotle.
You make a ton of money. You're working 6 months out of the year.
It's got to suck to be so close and so far.
Yeah. But if the alternative is go work at a car dealership or
I know. Listen, it's a good job to have.
Right. So you get to be in the team, on the team.
Yeah, I get it. I just don't. It's the downside to it is the feeling of am I ever going to play your whole career, and the chance of that being no.
That may be what motivates you. Is like I'm going to keep working and getting better.
I know, but you could be great. You could be great and just never get that opportunity.
But people do.
Yeah.
So there's that. You're holding out for that hope of, I'm right here. So if it happens, they're going to be like, hey, you know what? Trask could do that. A team that loses their quarterback and they need at least somebody for the rest of this season to get to drafting somebody else, whatever, and they pull him in, and see what we can do. And then all of a sudden, whoa, out of nowhere, Kyle Trask starts winning these games.
They're making movies about his life. Yeah, I get it. It just got to be a pain in the ass, especially like practice squad guys. They don't make enough money to me.
They don't even get to dress.
They don't get to dress, and all they do is get their ass kicked during the week, and then they get nothing on the weekend.
By the way, you see the Browns got another quarterback?
Oh, yeah.
They got another quarterback because like two of the guys are out, and then Sanders just hurt his shoulder. So yeah, they have like 9 quarterbacks, and only 2 of them can play.
So Deion's staying in Colorado
for now.
For
another season.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody expected him to say no, so he was like, "No, I'm going to do one more season."
Everybody thought that as soon as his kids left, that he was out too.
Yeah.
I saw Sapp over there still too.
Yeah, Sapp seems to love that.
Sure,
like
somebody believed in him.
Loves being a coach.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to check in with Galvin. He's got today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's top story, Tropical Storm Aaron is forecast to become the first major hurricane of the 2025 Atlantic season, with sustained winds potentially reaching Category 3 strength by Sunday. While the storm is expected to pass north of Puerto Rico in the U.S. Virgin Islands, AccuWeather forecasters warn of heavy rain, strong wind gusts, and dangerous surf across the northeast Caribbean and along the U.S. East Coast. So what it looks like it's doing, from what they're showing, is coming towards Florida and then taking a hard right and going straight up the coast.
Okay.
Is what it looks like.
That'd be nice if it just does that.
Obviously, we'll keep you guys updated on any kind of weather stuff,
All I can think about is I have a generator now.
Yeah, right?
It went on yesterday. Yesterday it rained for a little while. The lights flickered and then came right back on. And I went, all right.
Nice.
I like it.
And then is that natural gas?
Yes.
Oh, man.
That
is something
I'm so
else.
excited.
Yeah.
After having to be in this house with no AC and no lights and all that stuff, and trust me, I did not have to suffer any bit at all. I'm not complaining. There are people who are devastated. There are people who had their lives turned upside down, still rebuilding from it, and it's awful. But the simple fact that I had to be in this house for about a half hour with no AC was enough to make me say, we're getting a generator. We are getting a generator.
It's a hefty price tag and stuff, but it also, whenever you go to sell this, you have that on there and stuff. So I think Christina that works with us in promotions, I think she just got back into her house this last week.
Yeah. Oh, Kim, there was a bunch of people who we work with that live down in St. Pete that just got demolished. Man.
Anthony.
Yeah. So.
All those guys. Crazy. Speaking of weather, the eastern half of the U.S. is having its muggiest summer since 1981. That's a long time.
Muggy's not good.
Yeah.
Never is muggy. Well, it's nice and muggy in there. Never is muggy good.
Ooh, is it going to be muggy?
Yeah.
That stretches from the Mississippi Valley to the East Coast, and 22 entire states plus Washington, D.C. have set at least 44-year highs.
Wow.
Yeah, for how muggy it is out there.
It's,
that's when you walk out and you immediately start sweating.
You know what? Florida, we're just used to it.
Yeah.
So Tampa, we're certainly used to it. I enjoy the afternoon rains in the summer. I mean, it's great for my grass. That's how old I am. It's great for my grass. It's great for the for outside. It's great for the tortoise. So I don't mind a little rain every once in a while.
It's that after the rain, you walk out and there's the steam coming off, the asphalt, and you're just like,
muggy.
I can't breathe. What's going on? This is pretty great. A little bit out of touch with today's vernacular, I think.
Right.
An official on Long Island, Ed Romaine, got excited talking about America's 250th birthday celebration next year and revealed that he didn't know exactly what a certain term meant. Take a listen. The audio's not great, but you'll hear what he says. He's excited about the 250th birthday party of America. Take a listen.
Sorry, 1 second.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Muggy.
It's going to be a gangbang like you have never seen. We're going to send off the rockets. We're going to enjoy our independence. Thank you.
I saw him say that live.
By the way, he says it, and there's two guys behind him that just go, look at each other like, did he just say gangbang? There's going to be rockets at the gangbang.
Yeah, they looked at each other, and they were like, whoa.
He looked back at them like, what?
What is that from? I watched that live. What is that from?
Long Island. He's talking about the America's 250th birthday.
Maybe it wasn't live.
celebration
Maybe I
and
just
stuff.
saw a clip of it, but yeah, I didn't see that. That's so funny.
Yeah, gonna have a big old gangbang.
Yeah.
I'm in. Everybody get ready.
Maybe he does know what it means. Maybe Long Island does things a little different.
Yeah.
Ask JP.
This is a little bit different. I don't think there's going to be a gangbang, but celebrating America's 250th birthday, Dana White insists
You don't know.
the UFC will host a fight on the White House lawn for America's 250th birthday next year. Also, I'm hearing rumors it's going to be on CBS. So once, because Paramount takes over, whatever, they're not even going to do Paramount. They'll actually have it on CBS, so everybody can watch
on the 4th of July 4th,
on the 4th of July,
on the White House lawn. That'd be pretty good.
Listen, you want TV ratings, instead of doing the fireworks or doing parades, whatever, you put UFC on there. That's going to be huge. And from the White House lawn,
Nothing's more America.
That's great.
Nothing's more America.
That'll be
Shane Gillis there down a couple of Bud Lights in the center of the octagon.
Theo Vaughn. They're 4 hours early.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? Have you seen those memes? Theo always gets to the UFC. He loves UFC and he gets there early and he talks about it. He goes, listen, there's great fights early and stuff, but it's pictures of him with nobody in the stands behind him and stuff. Somebody posted a picture and said, I think Theo's already at UFC 319, which comes up on Saturday. That's so funny. So I was looking into the whole Paramount Plus thing, and it looks like it's really good for the fans. It's going to save a lot of money.
Yeah,
because if you get the streaming service, because I mean the UFC has so many pay-per-views, and they're like $70-$75 each, whatever. So if you're just paying for the streaming service and you get all that stuff, that's gonna benefit the fans for
Paramount
sure.
Plus is giving you enough to where it's worth having. You're getting the Showtime, you're getting the CBS shows, you're getting
original programming. Yeah, there's a lot of.
It's giving you enough where you go, all right, I can understand paying for
so
this.
So pay-per-view is officially dead then.
Right. They said that structure is done. Whether that continues in boxing and other stuff, I don't know. We'll see if they go to something different.
Like the Logan Paul fights and stuff have been on Netflix.
Netflix, right? Yeah. Whether DAZN turns into something where they do that, where they just have the streaming service, you buy the streaming service and do it that way. We'll see.
Can you ever? I mean, the Mike Tyson one was different. And no, we didn't have to buy that one, but can you ever see yourself buying a Jake Paul fight unless he fights like if he fights a Canelo Alvarez, you may want to see it just because you want to see him get his ass kicked, but I can't see spending the money. I'd rather just watch the highlights of him getting his ass kicked.
It's on social media almost instantly.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I can't imagine that anything that Jake Paul does would make me want to pay for something. Like I didn't even go to the fight when it was here and I had free tickets.
I went.
Yeah, I'm just not knocking people for doing it. It doesn't.
I
do
went
it for me.
just
live,
to see the spectacle
you see it live,
of it and stuff.
Yeah,
and
a little different.
I had a great time when I went.
Yeah,
my kids went too. They thought it was great. It was
because
fun.
I saw Woodley. You saw what was it? Askren or who was the other one that was here?
I think it was Askren, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't remember exactly.
Galvin.
Yeah.
Yesterday, after the show, right after you left, my son came in here. Do you know who he met?
Who he met?
Yes. Jinxie.
Jinxie.
Yeah, I know it. Don't worry about it. I don't know who
no,
it was either.
I feel like I know that name.
There was a cat named Jinxie. It's not that one. He came in here and he was like, I met yesterday. I go, who? He goes, Jinxie. Did you have any idea who it was?
Oh, no, I'm thinking of the girlfriend of, or the fiance. Remember that drove the motorcycle?
No.
Ken.
Oh.
Wasn't her name
she had something
Jinxie?
like that,
Yeah.
I did know, but only because I've heard my kids mention him.
He evidently is a streamer. And my son was like, wasn't he so enamored by him? Like he had met the most popular guy in the world.
He was in the same, he was just there, just working out.
He was right in the gym next to me working out. I was like, cool. I had no idea who he was.
Yeah.
I knew the name, but I didn't know who he was.
Like I said, I only know because I've heard my kids mention.
It's just so funny that he was so like impressed with seeing this guy. And if this guy fell into me with weights, I wouldn't even know who he was. It was just weird.
And he saw him IRL.
Yeah.
Which is like a whole. When you see him in IRL, that is like next level stuff.
And he said he was working out in a hoodie and a COVID mask, like so nobody would know. Leave people. That's. I mean, it's so funny that people are so popular and other people just have no idea who it is.
So I'm looking, Jinxie, I put in here. By the way, it's JYNXZI is how you spell it and stuff. And I looked, it's just followers, whatever. And this is the Twitch tracker. 7.87 million followers. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Almost 12,000 hours streamed. Peak viewers, almost 230,000 people watching. Like
him play video games.
Yeah, at one point, whatever. Yeah,
it's nuts.
And I think he just started doing it during COVID.
Yeah, it says he's active for a few years. Whatever. It's 1,996 active
for you,
days.
Jinxie. Get it, kid.
Yeah, but to them, that's a big
their
deal.
Celebrities.
Yeah,
that's their celebrities. It's so weird to me, but I get it.
When we went to the bare knuckle fight, a few years back, and it was Blueface or whatever. Was it Blueface?
Rapper? Yeah,
I think so.
And
blue hair.
Blueface is a rapper.
Blueface. Yeah. But I thought he's a rapper. Was he a YouTuber also?
Probably. Yeah.
Because they had like a YouTuber fight, whatever this and that, and they were like, blah, blah, in this corner, Blueface, and I went, Blueface?
Yeah, right.
I go, what is a Blueface? And then, probably a couple months later, him and this girl, and they were fighting, and blah blah blah, and this and that, and he was the biggest. It was on every news thing, and I was like, okay,
Blueface, Blueface.
All those streamers, man, they're super popular. Just it's a different world.
Didn't what's his name from Juke Squad? His brother
Tifu.
Didn't he just do a thing where he was streaming from a private jet and
Something
doing a
like
whole
that.
thing? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's wild.
They all know who Tifu is, and he's got tens of millions of followers.
Yeah.
Wild.
That
Good
kid's-
for them.
He's a douche, though.
Yeah.
Every time I see him, that kid just looks like a douche.
Tifu?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because we're old.
No, I
All
like.
the-
I
all the
I
kids
love the
think
Juke
he's
Squad
awesome.
guys.
Yeah.
The Juke Squad guys are cool, but Tifu just looks like an arrogant little douchebag.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably hard not to be if you're that young and that rich and everybody loves you. You
There
know,
might be a hint of jealousy in there.
Yeah.
But also think about if you were that age and had that much money, and all the people your age were like, "He's the coolest in the
Dude,
world." You'd be like, pretty cool.
There were like videos. He went,
I'd mean mug an old man like you do.
Yeah.
he went to like the Pro Bowl, and all the NFL players were like dying to meet him.
Which
they were
is why
so
all
excited.
the NFL players are kids who play
Exactly.
play games.
That's
yeah.
the thing that you don't think about is, oh yeah, they're kids too. They're
Yeah.
all like 22.
And they were like, "Oh my God, Tifu's here!"
Sure.
NFL players,
Yeah.
but that's their age. Like they're all,
Oh man, we're old.
we're not cool.
We are not cool.
That's the
we are
thing.
not cool. Tifu, although douche, cool.
By the way,
Right,
did you
but-
see Mike Evans put a picture of his rookie year and then this year,
Yeah.
the picture, whatever.
That's
Baby
crazy.
face.
Because he's been in the league for years
Yeah.
now, and it's like, oh my God, that's wild.
But if we ask them, we're the douche.
oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah. I get it.
Like from that world, we're the douche, whereas
Yeah.
we think they're the douche.
Yeah, they'd just be like, okay, boomer.
Yeah.
Should I get off your lawn?
My
Shut
son
up.
has some sort of celebrity magnet. He ran into Rhea Ripley in the mall.
Yeah.
He ran into Jinxie at the gym.
He
ran into,
really does. And
Yeah.
it's not like he's even trying
Yeah,
either.
I think he's got a good look. I think he gets people
Yeah,
point
that-
and pick him out. you know?
Also, he's in it. Whereas, like you said, if Jinxie walked past
Yeah, I
me, I would
wouldn't
have
notice.
no idea.
Right.
That wrestling girl, I would not have known. I probably would have looked at her and said, "Oh, she's got to be somebody."
I would have known. I know who she is. I like her a lot. I just don't. I don't think I would have ever said anything to her.
Yeah, I just don't know her because I'm not into wrestling or anything. But if she was like probably dressed up a little bit, I would be like, "Oh, she's
Yeah.
probably somebody."
Joey was talking about how they talked to Jinxie. And they were like trying to be cool with him, and he wanted nothing to do with them.
Yeah.
Like, he just wanted to work out. He wanted another. And I thought, at least you took a shot. You know what I mean? You could have went in and talked to him, and next thing you know, he could have been wearing your clothes.
I saw these guys. I hate pranks. Don't do pranks on me. But sometimes there's funny pranks. The guy with the holding the phone and he goes beep boop, and then that he just took money from your PayPal is great. But if you did that to me, I'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
I'd be freaking out.
I would freak out if somebody
Yeah.
did that to me. It's a guy who just touches your phone with his phone, and his phone makes a noise, and he makes it like he just took money from your phone.
Yeah.
But there's nothing indicating that he did, but just the sound of it, and you're like, what is that? What do you mean?
It was
Right.
sweet. Thanks, man. $50.
Yeah.
But I saw a video of a guy who goes into a store and his buddy's filming him from afar. So he's like, kind of standing over here and just goes,
It's the funniest goddamn thing ever.
he
It's
screams,
so funny.
and then somebody from the store comes over and is like, "You can't be screaming." And he goes, "I'm shopping for shirts. What are you talking about?" He goes, "I didn't even scream or anything." And as he's explaining it, they have another friend on the other end of the store who screams, and he goes, "There, whatever." So I thought that was
so funny.
I thought that was hilarious. But then I saw another one where they did the same thing, and the guy comes up to him and he goes, "I've been here since 6 a.m., man." He goes, "Please don't be doing this." And he goes, "I'm not screaming." He goes, I'm looking for whatever. This and that. The other guy screams, and then he goes, "Oh," and he goes, "See?" He goes, "Now apologize to me." And the guy goes, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to." He goes, "Apologize again." And the guy does it, and he goes, "That's a good boy. You apologize." I don't care. If I was that guy, I would have strangled him.
You see the one in the
That's so
hardware
rude.
store where the guy is hiding in the garbage can?
No.
They'll walk down the aisle, and the guy will scream, and then he'll duck down in the garbage can, and they're standing right next to him in the garbage can. He's in there. Oh, it's funny.
There was one I saw that there was like these 3 kids, and they start cooking breakfast in the middle of Walmart.
Oh,
like they set up a hot plate and bacon and eggs, and the people come over like, "You can't do that. You're stealing." Like, no, we bought all this stuff.
Yeah.
They buy the stuff and they set it up in the store.
Oh, I saw one that was super mean. They went up to a lady and they go, "You're the 500th customer," whatever this and that, and they give her something, an Apple card or something, gadget or whatever, this and that, and that's yours for free. They're in the store. She goes to walk out, and the whoop goes off and stuff.
They had one. It was at Target, and like all these people coming in red shirts. It's like 10 of their friends. Like, yeah, we're here from corporate. We're here to take over you guys, and they all start going behind the counter and stuff. Like, you can't do that. Like, no, we're here from corporate.
I saw a guy go in with a suit in a Walmart and go up to one of the girls that's working there. Whatever. He goes, I saw what you just did. He goes, that's it. He goes, pack it up, go home. He goes, I'm from corporate. She started crying, and he goes, I'm sorry, it's a prank.
Man,
Yeah,
that's the
pretty
worst.
rough. There's some funny ones, but also don't do it to me.
Yeah.
A 60-year-old man accidentally poisoned himself after following health advice he got from ChatGPT.
Oh.
Be careful out there. He was looking for a salt substitute. Sodium bromide is a common ingredient in pesticides.
Oh.
And it says sodium bromide. So, yeah, he thought it was a salt substitute. I see salt. Is there a salt substitute? Yeah, don't listen to everything ChatGPT tells you.
Or actually listen to everything. Read everything.
Yeah.
It might be like, tastes like salt, but can kill you.
This sounds like something that might happen to one of us. A guy in Oregon lost his arm trying to stop suspected car thieves by throwing a homemade grenade at them.
Oh, Jesus.
David Ray Allen attempted to deter suspected car thieves by throwing the device, resulting in loss of part of his forearm and his hand. Police found charred cardboard, human flesh, and a burnt fuse and lighter at the scene. Allen is charged with unlawful possession and manufacture of a destructive device and disorderly conduct.
Where would you even start to build your own grenade?
I'm online.
Oh, no. I mean, like, from your own knowledge. Yeah, if I had to go online, I could probably do it too. But I'm saying, like, I wouldn't even know what to
I
do.
think the best I could do with my own knowledge without whatever is get a M80 and tape some like nails to it.
Yeah,
or something. You know what I mean? And just
something
use,
that when it explodes, it's gonna shatter out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't know how to. I wouldn't know how to do any of that.
put the stuff together and do. Yeah, no way.
Every once in a while, Shark Coast Tactical will put some sort of post up, and I'll text Will and go, "What is that?" And he'll go, "That's a grenade launcher."
Oh.
And I go, "Yeah." And he's like, "You need one of those." Like, "No, I don't, because I'll, what I want to do, launch grenades."
Sure,
when I have
yeah.
it. I'll be like, "Oh, nobody's golfing. I'll just shoot him out the back door." Yeah.
Did you ever get the John Wick gun that shoots the fire or whatever it is we talked about? Do you have that or no?
Maybe.
Yeah. That was pretty cool. When I saw that in John Wick, I was like, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like it. A 47-year-old man was pulled over in Nebraska this past Sunday. He was hauling a stolen motorcycle, and he was totally naked. He had a pretty good excuse to the police,
right.
though. He told the police that he was hot, and he's allergic to his own sweat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe has his mugshot there. By the way, he looks like Ricky from Trailer Park Boys. A little bit.
I'm not mad at him.
Yeah. I'm allergic to my own sweat, so I got to take my stuff off. Isn't that what Prince Andrew said?
No, he didn't sweat.
Oh, didn't.
Yeah,
Couldn't sweat. That's,
You know,
it's not even possible. I can't sweat.
back in the day when I used to live in Newport Richey and drive to see my then girlfriend at USF, and I used to travel down 54 when there was nothing on 54. I used to sometimes take my shirt off in the car because I had no air conditioning.
Really?
So I would just fat roll it straight down 54 because there was never anybody on the road. And
Shirt on in the pool, shirt off in the car. Wow. That is
it was hot.
wild dynamic.
It was hot in the car, and nobody was around to see anything. There's no street lights, no stoplights, nothing.
Does the shirt go back on when you pull up to the girlfriend's house?
when you got close to 41, that's when the shirt went back on. You're about to go into civilization. There was that 7-Eleven and McDonald's have been there forever, and but you could take 54 the opposite way towards Newport Richey, and there was nothing.
Cow pasture only.
Cow pasture.
Yep.
There was one time I was driving, and there was a guy who had a horse, and the horse was tied to a post, and he was laying there taking a nap with his hat over his face. That was what it was. There was several times where I'd be coming home from working at the Power Pig back in the day, and I'd stop at that light on 54 and Gun Highway and fall asleep and wake up 3 changes into the light. And one time I went to sleep in the light, woke up in the night.
Well, I remember the Veterans Expressway didn't even exist.
Didn't even exist.
You had to hop on way down, farther down by the Gun Highway.
Yeah. It was.
And you wonder why Jinxie doesn't like you guys.
No,
You old man.
No, they're the douche.
I remember when the veterans wasn't even here.
We're so cool.
I drove by a guy on a horse. Okay, cool. I'll be streaming tonight. A study found gossiping with your significant other can improve your relationship. I love spilling tea and hearing tea and all kind of stuff. Couples that gossip together tend to have better relationships overall because it reinforces the idea that you're on the same team.
Little gossip.
Yeah? What you got?
JoJo was on the station yesterday.
Okay.
I did not hear this. I heard this secondhand from a listener.
All right.
no.
All right.
JoJo said how many guys that she slept with over
Oh.
the years.
Oh.
Anybody hear it? Carmen, did you hear it?
No.
I did not.
I heard it.
You heard it, Joe?
Yes, I
All right,
did.
don't say anything.
No, I won't.
Let's go around the room. Carmen, you start first. How many?
I think she said 8.
I think she's a
Gio?
liar. What? Okay.
12.
First of all, how old is JoJo?
I just found out the other day because I guessed her younger, but I think she's around 40 because she just had her birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I believe-
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to go 40, 20, 40. I'm going to go 35.
Wow. A hussy.
One of you almost nailed it.
I think it's me.
It's not Carmen.
Mm.
It is not Gio.
Oh.
32.
32.
But
All
that
right,
was
Franco Harris.
with the inclusion of the mouth hook.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't
that
hear
was-
it. I don't know who
It
did.
was 30 without the.
Oh, so
Yeah.
so 30 and then 2 guys she just mouth hugged?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
But she's 32. She's counting her body count as 32.
I'm still sticking with 35.
Yeah,
Couple she doesn't want to admit.
Yeah, or she just forgot about.
Yeah, and then I was like, I don't know. That seems
Seems low.
It
not
doesn't seem
low. It
crazy.
seems average.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
seem crazy or anything. I mean, if you're sexually active when you're 18, most are younger, but let's just give it 18.
Mm.
And you're doing some stuff, whatever. You have
And
some
unless you've been
relationships
married
in there. Yeah, I mean, if you have.
since-
Carmen, the email said JoJo admitted this on the air yesterday. I'd really love to find out what Carmen's number is.
Wow.
Well, JoJo has the advantage because she actually kept a list.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's got the knock list?
She has a list on her phone. She calls it her grocery list.
Oh.
It's on her phone?
That's what she said.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Seems dangerous.
Yeah. Next time she
Uh,
goes in to get the switch phone, somebody's going to find out.
The knock list.
Who? I don't think of the way to put this. The knock list. Could you name the first 10 girls that you made sweet love?
No.
First 10?
No, and I'm not like,
No, yeah,
man,
that's a
I'm
long
super
time
cool.
ago,
But
too.
yeah, I know the first.
Yeah.
I know the first
Everybody
for sure.
knows the first.
Yeah, but Jesus, the second. I don't even know if I remember the second.
I'm just trying to remember the last.
Wait.
I have to tell you, I'm trying to think of. I thought I would be able to do that in
I was
order.
pretty young. I was 15. I was 15.
I was 28. No, I'm just kidding. I just am trying to think of. Yeah, because there wasn't that many in the beginning, so I'm trying to think of the order in which
Yeah.
it rolled. But that's too long ago. It's not. There weren't so many. It just was too long ago. That's weird. That's something I thought I'd always be able to remember.
I bet Jinxie remembers his numbers.
Can you name your teachers from first grade to high school?
No.
I can, but I can't tell you the first 3 girls that I made sweet love to.
I could probably remember the ones I liked, but no.
I can name them all for some reason.
I can't.
I can name a few.
Yeah, it's
Not
same.
everyone.
A handful of them stick out, and that's about it.
Yeah, I don't. I for some reason I just remember all the interesting one that I can't remember is my senior year homeroom teacher. I don't remember her name. She was a nun,
Yeah.
and I can't remember what her name was.
That's the thing. Once you get to middle school and high school, you have multiple teachers.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about homeroom teachers.
I remember in I want to say it was probably like 5th grade or something. We had a teacher's assistant. Like she was, going to become a teacher, or whatever. Miss Patricus.
Oh.
So hot.
No, really.
So hot.
Yeah.
I remember in 5th grade, I was like drawing her pictures and doing everything. I drew this for you.
I had never. I went to Catholic school for all 12 years. None of my teachers were hot.
No.
There was a couple that you'd be like, yeah, I would definitely bang her, but none of them that you were like, God damn, she's hot.
But they were all nuns, right?
No.
Oh, no?
No, they were regular people too, but
I still can't believe there's a kid that went to your school that punched a nun. That's wild.
David O'Connell.
That's wild.
And the shot heard around the world. The
Yeah.
school erupted in applause when he did it.
Well,
He hit her silent, and then everybody went crazy because she'd been beating up kids for years.
In the
Still.
face, like hit her, punch her in the face.
Punch her right in the face.
Oh,
And everybody went, oh, yay! Because she had been beating kids for. I mean,
they all wanted
she
that.
would grab you by the top of your hair and just punch your face. Punch your hard. And most parents wouldn't say anything. My mother actually came down to the school to complain.
It's crazy. That was the norm.
That was the normal.
Well, it's so funny because Mad Men, there's an episode on Mad Men where one of John Hamm's kids running around, whatever, and the neighbor kid grabs him and slaps him.
Yeah.
And then he comes over and you're like, you think he's going to be like, hey, don't touch my kid. And he's like, what did you do?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Yeah.
Can you imagine you got a call yesterday that the teacher had smacked your daughter across the face?
No.
Well, you'd lose your mind.
I'd lose my
I'd
mind.
burn the school down.
Yeah,
Homemade
I would
hand
lose my
grenade.
mind.
Yeah,
Like
like-
I mean, Sister Carmel was the nun, and she would beat. There's the different. Like Sister Mary hit me on my knuckles with a ruler, but she just slapped my hand with a ruler, and I was a little kid, so I got scared and I cried. You know, I was in first grade, but Sister Carmel used to beat the kids, punch them in the face until their faces were bloody. It was crazy.
Did you have paddlings at the Catholic school?
So we didn't. There were kids who got hit with a paddle, but
Yeah.
it wasn't like bend over and hit. It was just kind of like a random whack, you know.
I got that.
You got the
I-
paddle.
We
Yeah,
had
I got
a
the
principal
paddle
that had a
bunch
paddle.
of times.
We had a principal.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I think
Mr.
every
Graham.
principal has the paddle.
You would go into the locker room and put on like 2 or 3 underwear, and then your pants. So when it hits you, it's not that bad.
Did they really just draw back and whack you?
Yeah, I mean, and you would get 3 whacks.
I think
And they
somebody
hurt.
is really getting gratification from that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
also, I think a lot was lay over the lap and do it. You know what I mean?
Ah.
Yeah.
You had to bend over the desk
Oh.
where I was. And
I mean, can you imagine doing that now?
No, imagine hitting someone else's kid.
yeah.
No, I don't. I have to tell you, I don't even hit my kid.
No.
And did it ever
I think
happen?
that's the problem with
Did
the
it
world.
ever happen to a girl?
Carmen, I did hit my kid a couple of times, Joey, when he was younger, out of just pure frustration. Never like come here for a spanking, but like just a biff in the head or something like that. And I regret every time I've ever touched him. But it wasn't a lot. But I mean, I wish I would have had more self-control than to be able to do that. I've never laid a hand on Juliana.
I still remember the first time I smacked my son's hand because he was trying to stick a fork in the light socket.
You gotta whack
yeah.
that.
And I smacked his hand, and he looked up at me, and he could not believe that I had inflicted pain on him.
Yeah.
I can still see his little face,
Yeah.
like it happened yesterday. It's like, you were,
Why would you do
why
this?
would you do this to me?
Yeah.
And I never. That was the first and last
'Cause I
time.
didn't want you to get fried.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Ugh. What's worse? You should have told him, hey, what's worse? I just slapped your hand, now put that fork in there.
Yeah.
See what's worse.
which one was worse.
I felt so bad.
I know, but
You're like, you're my friend. It's like we did all the fun stuff. Dad's so
Betrayed
fun.
me.
Yeah.
He hit me.
The founder of Arizona Iced Tea said that they may actually have to stop selling them for 99 cents. Remember, that's a big thing. Is I'm never going to raise the price. Why would I? I'm making plenty of money doing this, that. But he says because of tariffs on aluminum,
Oh.
that he may actually have to raise the price of Arizona Iced Tea.
That is
Can
not
they just-
making America great again.
Can
No.
they put it in something else?
I mean, you got to change the whole factory and do all that stuff. Is he going to do that, or is he going to,
What's it going to go to? $1.10?
I don't know.
Yeah. If all of a sudden it's $1.75, that's a problem.
No, yeah, I know, but I mean, even if it's $1.10, it's not 99.
Yeah.
Which is the big selling point. It's kind of like the Costco hot dog thing.
I bought a beer at the Bucks game.
$8?
You need a loan? No,
Take-
$8. I'm going to say it was 14.
I walked in and I was like, oh, we walked in. I'm like, I'll get a beer real quick.
I'm going to
Went-
say 14.
Didn't even
20.
think of the price. Just, let me get tall boy.
Yeah.
Like one of the tall boy ones. Bud Light,
Yeah,
Raymond James Stadium, Tampa Bay Buccaneer game, preseason. You say 14?
yeah.
I say 16.
16?
I say 20.
I feel that my 8 is low.
Mike said 8. It's $18.
Oh,
Oh.
$18 for a Bud Light at Raymond
And do
James
you
Stadium.
tip on top of that?
I gave him $1. So
You,
19.
buy 2 of those. They call it a JoJo.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh man! All I could think about was at the Falcons, how they have all their prices lowered.
Yeah.
The owner specifically,
It's a smart move.
Hot dog $5. A water at Raymond James Stadium. How much do you think a water was?
I have no
Oh,
idea.
water's probably 7.
$8.
Yeah.
for a water.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I've had it
Or
happen
2
before.
for $10. They'll give you 2 for $10 at there.
Anywhere. I mean, any of the stadiums, any of the different things, whatever, Emily or over at the amphitheater and stuff, because I'll get a Liquid Death and get whatever seltzer they have for my wife. You know, this is one of the big ones and stuff. But like for both those together, and they're like $28 or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, 2 drinks.
Dasani
Crazy.
water, $8.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, Dasani.
There's no other option, you know?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Go in the bathroom, drink out of the sink?
They should
You might
be-
as well at that point.
They should copy the Falcons. They lower all their prices. Hot dog, $5. You know,
Why?
water, $3.
Why? They're not stopping you.
What do you mean?
It's not stopping you from buying it.
No.
So why
Yeah,
would they lower
no.
the prices?
Yeah, I guess.
Well,
They're
yeah.
getting you for an $18 beer. I went to that when I went to go see F1. I went to the movie theater in Sarasota where they serve you like a Cinebistro type place, and I got there and bought a soda, and the soda was $9.
Yeah.
And I went, $9. And then I took a picture of it and I tweeted it out. I go, this is what a $9 soda looks like from whatever the movie theater was. And they wrote back to me and they were like, hey, come in, next movie's on us. I was like, oh, that's very nice of you. But are you saying you made a mistake and overcharged me? Or are you just apologizing for charging $9 for a soda? I don't, and I'm the idiot who paid for it. I should have went $9 for a
Yeah.
Diet Coke. There's no way I'm paying for that. But I did it.
Had I
did
looked
it.
at the price ahead of time for the beer, I would not have gotten it.
Yeah.
That's just too much.
I mean, I would have. I just expect same thing like Disney. You just expect to pay more.
Yeah.
So you're just used to paying more.
I knew it would be expensive, but $18. I'm like, damn.
Well, while you guys are paying more, old OG Olive Garden is having you pay less if you want to. Did you know you can order Olive Garden soup by the gallon?
I would.
Well, you can. Fans on social media found out they're using it as a meal planning hack. It's a lot cheaper if you buy it in bulk. It's like $2.50 a serving, as opposed to at the thing if you get a bowl of soup.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like $2.50 a serving, whatever. But I think there it's like $12 for like a bowl of soup or whatever.
Fantastic soup at Olive Garden.
You just have to order it through their catering menu, and it literally comes in a bucket.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it is a bucket of whatever, minestrone or whatever soup that you want.
There's a little zuppa toscana.
Yeah,
Oh, that sounds good.
But you have to order it through their catering menu. So if
I'd
you're
like to
gonna do-
order a bucket of soup and a bushel of breadsticks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you store the bucket, though, when you get home? Because I imagine it's refrigerated.
Yeah, well, if you're doing meal prep, I would imagine you
Yeah.
just put it in a bunch of smaller containers.
Divide it up.
You know,
Does
do
it
that
say
way.
how many servings it is?
It doesn't. So
I bet
it's,
you I could eat the whole thing.
500.
it's a gallon. It's a gallon.
I could eat a
of-
whole gallon of that zuppa toscana
You're just right out of the
today.
bucket.
Right out of the bucket. Well, how do I warm up the whole bucket as well?
Yeah. Just put it over a fire
Yeah,
pit.
yeah.
It
Oh,
melts- it
eat
melts
it out
the
of a
bucket.
ladle. Yeah.
Carmen made it for the football team. Couple of
Listen.
buckets of
We
Olive
might-
Garden.
We might have to do that this year. Seriously.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Today, contrary to what Mike said, is August 13th, which is 813 Day.
813.
Hey, happy 813 Day, Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on for it. I'm sure there's some people doing some stuff. So enjoy.
Yeah.
Today is also Happy International Left-Handers Day. Anybody in your family is left-handed?
Yes.
My
Yes.
brother.
Your brother?
Yeah.
My
brother's
grandma.
Your brother as well?
left.
You or
No,
your brother?
He's left.
Oh.
Interesting. Roughly 1 in 10 people worldwide are left-handed. More interesting, a lot of comedians are left-handed.
Yeah.
A lot of comedians. I just have a few that I looked up real quick and found: Jerry Seinfeld, Johnny Carson, Bill Cosby, Albert Brooks, Bernie Mac, Don Rickles, Drew Carey, Howie Mandel, Jay Leno, Jerry, Jon Stewart, Richard Pryor, Steve Harvey, Tim Allen.
Really?
All
Gotta be
left-handed.
something to that.
Well, they say that the left-handed is a more creative, more entertainment based. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah.
something with the left hand, the way the brain. Yeah,
It's weird. That's just weird.
strange.
I can't do anything with my left hand.
It's weird whenever you see people that will throw righty, bat lefty, or do something like that. Where it's, you see some people that bat on both sides of the plate is wild.
That is crazy.
I did.
Uh,
You did?
In high school, yeah, I was a slap hitter.
Yeah.
What's a slap hitter?
It's where you like run and bunt the ball, but then it turned into where you can kind of pop it over the infield and stuff. Like you just basically have way more control, but you're doing it from the left side, and while you're doing it, you're running out of the box.
Oh.
Yeah, you're already closer to first base is the big thing.
So you're like running and hitting it as you go.
Okay.
But I can turn around and hit right and left. I can do a lot of stuff with my left hand, and
You can't do
I
it.
can't
You
do it
can't do it
with
with your
do
mouth.
it with my mouth. No.
Okay.
I attribute that to gymnastics because we always did cartwheels right and left. We always did everything on both sides when, in the beginning programs and stuff like that. So I feel like that really helped me be able to like do that.
You know when you did that thing where you drop down to the floor and then get up without using your hands?
Yeah.
I'd show that to my daughter and I go, "Can you do that?" And she just went boop boop and got back
I'm
up.
sure.
Yeah.
I figured she could, but not as fast. And I go, "That was great." And she's like, "Yeah, I took dance for 5 years." So I think any of the gymnastics, dance stuff when you're young definitely manifests
coordination,
over time.
balance, and all
Yeah.
that type of stuff. I can do a lot of stuff with the left hand just from drumming and playing guitar and doing all that stuff. I remember a girlfriend one time was saying about the pat your head and rub your stomach, and she's like, "You can't do it." Yeah, I go immediately. I'm like, I have that skill of being able to do 4 different things at once.
Yeah.
I said, so 2 isn't that big of a
I
deal.
can't do anything with my left hand. It's awkward for me. I don't even like to open like a door with my left hand. It feels weird.
When I was younger, I used to try and write with my left hand a lot to try and do it and stuff. I mean, I could write where you could read it and it'd be legible and stuff. It's not great, and it would take me twice as long than with my right hand. But
My dad could do that. He could write with both hands and say sign his name going out from the center.
Oh, really?
That's pretty
Yeah.
interesting.
He's
I
an
forget
artist.
who it was. It was Benjamin Franklin or one of those people, whatever, could write in English and French at the same time.
Wow.
Yeah, I say Benjamin Franklin. It was somebody in history. I forget who it was, but they'd be able to do it at the same time, writing the 2 different languages.
I wonder how much Benjamin Franklin gets credit for because people just go, "Oh,
Make it up.
Benjamin Franklin." Yeah.
that had to been Benjamin Franklin.
Like it's always Benjamin Franklin. He wrote it in a newspaper, and he was.
He did do bifocals. He did do bifocals.
They say he did.
Well, discovered electricity. They say.
They say he did.
Yeah, I don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah, syphilis.
Do you know what I know? I would eat a gallon of soup right now.
Oh man, just pour it in.
Oh.
Let's go. How about this? Anybody know Dr. Danielle Spencer?
No.
Is that the pimple popper?
No, it is not. I'll tell you, she's a veterinary doctor, Dr. Danielle Spencer.
I do not.
No.
The actress who played Raj's sarcastic little sister Dee
Oh, I didn't
From
know
What's
she was a
Happening.
doctor.
passed away. She died on
yeah.
Monday. Yeah,
I saw that she died, but
Yeah.
I didn't realize what her name was.
she was a doctor. Yeah,
How old is she?
she was
could have
60.
been- Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd she die?
After a long battle with cancer.
Oh.
She was 60 years old. The news was posted by her former What's Happening co-star, Haywood Nelson, a.k.a. Dwayne.
Dwayne.
Yeah, he posted it on Instagram on Tuesday.
Is that all
had
she ever
passed away.
did in acting? Was that?
As far as I know,
Yeah.
she may have been
Yeah,
in
then-
some other. That was definitely her biggest thing.
She, Dwayne is alive, but Shirley's dead. Mama's dead. Rerun's dead. I don't know if Raj is dead.
I believe Raj is alive. Raj, the last time I saw Raj he was the teacher in Funny People with Adam Sandler.
Oh, really?
He was the teacher that Schwartzman was on the TV show. Remember?
Yeah. Hey,
Yo
hey,
Teach.
Yo
Yo
Teach. Yeah.
He was one of the teachers that was also there.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember.
Because
I don't-
he even did his laugh. I think he did his ha ha in there. And I was like, oh, that's Raj. That's hilarious. But yeah, that was the
I
last
used to
thing.
love What's Happening.
Oh, it was great.
I loved What's Happening, and my grandfather could not understand why I would watch a show with colored people. It was I loved What's Happening. I loved Different Strokes, but What's Happening was the great. At the end, they just share a hug, and Roger go, "Mama, yeah, baby, I can't breathe," because she was so fat. And she was hugging him.
Apparently, Dee had gotten into a car accident while she was on What's Happening, and then came back and was on for another season. Whatever.
Remember
Yeah,
What's
but-
Happening Now?
Yeah, yeah.
What's Happening Now was on in the 90s.
So you said about Different Strokes, because talking about What's Happening, those were on, we used to watch both of those, whatever. This is kind of a funny story. Eddie Murphy sent Rick James to Todd Bridges' house, who played Willis on Different Strokes, for a drug intervention.
Oh, really?
what wound up happening was Rick ended up leaving with half of Todd's stash. Yeah. Not the best place to go for a drug intervention is over to Willis's house. Another of Eddie Van Halen's famous guitars is headed to auction and is expected to fetch big bucks. Sotheby's will be auctioning off Eddie's iconic 1982 Kramer Electric that he played on Van Halen's 82-83 tour. The auction house is projecting the axe to sell for between $2 to $3 million during their inaugural Grails Week, which is happening starting October 21st.
I would say that's about right.
It's based on Eddie's original Frankenstein guitar. The Kramer was modified by Eddie himself during a trip to the Kramer factory in New Jersey.
Frankenstein?
Well, they have Frankenstein because I always heard Frankenstrat also. Oh, Frankenstein.
I just
Frankenstein.
assumed Frankenstein.
Oh,
I
no,
never knew.
I always say it because of
movie?
Young Frankenstein.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought,
but they call it Frankenstein, but then other people call it Frankenstrat.
Yeah.
So
Who has the guitar that they're selling it? Like, how come it's not? I would imagine, doesn't his son have all the
family.
stuff?
well, Eddie was famous for giving guitars away to people.
Oh.
He, I know that Wolfgang has the Frankenstrat. Like he has the original one for sure. This one was a Kramer one that was a copy of it, like that he had put together. Whatever.
Yeah.
So he may have gave it to somebody because I know when Dimebag died, they were going to put a replica. Remember the? It wasn't an Explorer or I forget what the body type was. It was kind of a star one, and with the black and yellow.
Yeah.
They were going to bury him with the replica, and Eddie said, "No, here's the original," and buried him with the original in there.
Wow.
Yeah, but yeah, there's. Remember when Eddie died? Tons of people came out with Eddie gave me this guitar. Eddie gave me this guitar. Yeah, he gave a lot of different people. Mostly musicians,
Right.
other musicians and stuff. He gave a lot of
that picture I have of it with Eddie up there is when he got that Ernie Ball guitar that he made sometime in the 90s, and that was a big deal. He loved that thing. And the guy who bought that we got that signed for a charity auction, and the guy who bought that, I think, has that picture as well. I mean, I watched Eddie sit there and play that guitar. He picked it up and plunked it and was playing guitar, and I couldn't believe I was sitting next to Eddie Van Halen while he was playing.
Do you remember what it went for approximately, or no?
Don't. It was
that probably wasn't
thousands.
Oh, thousands.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
But still, probably worth it.
It was thousands. I know that. Probably about. I know we had an Aerosmith guitar that went for $4,000, and I would imagine it would probably be in that range.
And the money was going to an auction or something.
The money went to the children's home in Tampa Bay. Mike Olivero used to do this. They did the children's home pay for play weekend where you can call and pay $20 and they would play any song you want. And everybody thought it was so funny to hear a rap song on a rock station. But then in between, they would auction off items that they collected the whole year, and they would donate all the money to the children's home, which was great. I'll never forget this day because that day in that picture, that shirt that I'm wearing a black polo shirt. I went out the night before and went straight to work the next day, and was still wearing the same clothes that I wore out the night before, and was so hungover and so drunk. And afterwards, all I wanted to do was go home and go to bed. And Mike Olivero was like, "Do you want to come to Orlando and meet Eddie Van Halen?" And I was like, "Can I sleep on the way there?"
Yeah.
Yep. I said, "Okay, I'm in."
Yeah, you can't pass that up.
No, and I spent the whole day there just trying to stay awake, and I got to meet Alex and Eddie, and it was pretty cool. Alex was very nice.
I never got to meet any of those guys.
Yeah.
I would have loved to meet Alex. I mean, obviously Eddie as well, whatever, but I was close. I was close in a lot of situations, but never got to actually meet any of them.
Look how little Eddie is.
Yeah.
I mean, even next to Mike, he's shorter than Mike Olivero.
Yeah.
He was tiny.
Little dude.
Yeah.
Speaking of great musicians, Daryl Hall and John Oates' legal dispute is over, as the matter has ended out of court, according to legal documents filed in Nashville on Monday. Hall's suit against Oates has ended in arbitration, according to Rolling Stone, meaning there's no details on how the matter was actually resolved or the terms or any of that stuff, so we don't know how.
What was Hall is accusing Oates of stealing from him?
Well, I think Oates was going to sell his catalog or do something, whatever, and he was like, "You can't do that because it's ours," and if you... I think that's what it was. The basic... so
they said they will never tour again.
No,
never. If you did not see Hall and Oates, you will never see them tour.
But like we said, if you're going to, Hall's the one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oates did a lot and stuff. But
I know you can't just go. As much as Oates deserves the credit, you can't go just see Oates.
Right. Yeah.
You can go see Hall.
Yeah.
And somebody fill in for Oates.
Yep.
But you can't see Oates without Hall.
Yeah, because even Hall & Oates wasn't doing the solos and stuff.
Right.
So you have the other guitar player, and he was doing rhythm and harmonies and doing that stuff. And he definitely wrote a lot of the stuff as well. You know.
You see who Oates was singing with?
Who?
Oates was on tour doing shows with William H. Macy. I guess he's some sort of like folk singer or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and they were out doing some stuff together.
Is that like I can go see Paul Simon, but nobody's going to see Garfunkel?
Yeah.
Which is weird because Garfunkel was the voice.
Yeah.
Garfunkel
Like
was the
the
one who
lead?
could sing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think if Garfunkel's solo career just didn't take off like Paul Simon's did, even though they both sang.
I can't think of anything that he was solo Art Garfunkel.
No, but he did. He
I
does
believe-
have
yeah,
a.
I know he did, but
he
I
does
don't-
have any, and he'll still tour and
Right.
like tour arenas and stuff. Go see what a name, Garfunkel, and then mix in that hair.
Yeah.
Whew. Remember Dum Dum Garfunkel?
Oh, yeah,
Dum
for
Dum
sure.
Laurie's boyfriend.
There was a comedy team, the two girls that had the show, whatever they called it, Garfunkel and Oates.
Oh, that's funny.
Which is
good.
great. Yeah. Yeah. It was they were funny. I think that one girl got sick. I think she had cancer or something.
Well, don't make fun of Garfunkel.
No, don't do it. You made me think of something. What was the Garfunkel and Oates and all that stuff? I forget what it is. But Daryl Hall's house or whatever.
Daryl's house.
Daryl's house. That's what it was. Yeah, that was really cool.
That was
Very
great.
cool.
That
It's
was a
still
great
open.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still.
But I
do
mean, the
shows
TV show. They used to have the TV show,
Mhm.
and it was really good because you had everybody from Tommy Shaw to
Oh, yeah, it was
Robin
great.
Zander to John Mayer, like everybody on there and stuff. It was really cool. How about this? So he's getting into the Hall of Fame, but he's not going. Chubby Checker is skipping the Rock and Roll Hall induction
Good, because he didn't deserve it.
to go and play another gig.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But they say the thing about the Hall of Fame thing, whatever, is that they're really stingy about it. I know Foreigner complained about it for sure. They were like,
They make people pay for the tables.
yeah, if
and
you
stuff.
want any family members to come, they have to pay. You can only bring this, and only certain band members can even go. And yeah, it's pretty wild.
Yeah, I would. I mean, like you're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
You would think.
Yeah, I want Chubby Checker going to sing the Twist for the 8 millionth time somewhere.
But that's the thing is if you're Chubby Checker and you actually get in, aren't you going to be like, oh, thank God I got in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, so I'm going to go.
I don't know. Maybe he needs the money from that gig.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to put money out. He needs money coming in. I don't know. Kevin Hart will guide aspiring stand-up comedians for a new Netflix competition series. Think this will be any good?
No.
I
It
mean,
might be good for up and comers and stuff.
yeah.
It doesn't have a title yet, but it'll air sometime next year.
Okay.
Didn't he do a thing like that already? Wasn't he doing? Because wasn't I thought like JJ Curry or one of those guys was on?
Yeah, I think he did like a young comedian show.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
I just don't think Kevin Hart's funny anymore.
No, I think it's one trick pony.
Yeah, he's just Kevin Hart in every movie, show, everything.
Yeah.
Because when he first came out, he was really funny, and that
Yeah.
grown little man, whatever, was really funny. And then the next one was like, oh, it's kind of the same. And then, every movie and every interview and stuff. And it was just like, when I saw him on the NBA Finals and he was with the guys from TNT with Barkley and Shaq and all those guys, I was like, can somebody shut this guy up? It was so annoying.
Even in the Tom Brady roast, he was like the worst part, I thought.
100.
Like he was not funny and just-
trying to draw attention, like they'd make a joke and he'd stand up and do all this,
Yeah.
and you're like, all right, just let them be funny. It's not always about you.
right,
Kevin.
right.
Name for me.
Okay.
You can chime in on this as well. Name for me 3 America's Got Talent winners.
America's Got Talent winners. All right. I'm going to go with Jeff Dunham.
No.
No. Who's the other guy that has the theater?
Yeah, I know who it is. The reason why I'm asking is because I was hate watching it last night.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
It was its 20th anniversary. 20
Wow.
years.
That's wild. That's
And
wild.
they showed all the winners. Name 3.
Tom Cotter.
No.
No, not a winner.
Tom Cotter lost to the dog.
Yeah, he lost.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What is that dude's name that was the other ventriloquist and he has a theater out in Vegas now?
I'll give you that one.
What
That's
about
Terry Fader?
Terry Fader.
Because you had him in your head.
Yeah.
You already got him. That's the only one that I think I can name too.
didn't the was it what is the dancers that they're in Vegas too? Jabberwocky?
Jabberwocky.
Yeah. Well,
There we
these were
go.
another
We got
one.
two.
All
We
right,
got
that's
two.
Yeah.
The third one
Tape face?
is
Carmen?
the tape face win.
I don't think so.
He's doing very well on Vegas, though. The third one, was there any singer that came off of there that was somebody
There is somebody in there that I think you would know, Galvin.
that I would know?
Yeah. We've talked about this person before on the show.
Oh, I know one. Oh, maybe I don't. Is this stuttering comedian kid, Dustin, whatever, was he on there or no?
No.
No, that wasn't. Drew
I
Lynch. Drew Lynch.
No. I mean, I don't know who that is.
He was on some
He
show.
may be a winner that I'm unaware of.
He's got a stutter,
I don't know.
right? Let me see.
I don't know.
Oh,
I saw
Drew
it.
Lynch, AGT. Let's see if he was a winner. American comedian. Stuttering comedian is an American stand-up comedian known performances on where he finished second.
Out.
Finished
He's
second.
out.
Remember, there was the little girl who was the ventriloquist, and she sang, and that was the big thing that the puppet would sing.
That is
instead.
correct. That is
Did
correct.
she win?
She won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember her.
Shin Lim.
Oh, Shin Lim's great.
Shin
yeah,
Lim's
Shin
great.
Lim's great. I know another one. The other, I was just hanging out with him with Steve Byrne. The other magician, Matt Franco.
That is correct.
Matt Franco.
That
Yeah,
is
there you
correct.
go.
Yeah.
Darcy Lynn.
Darcy Lynn was
Yeah.
the girl. Yeah. I watched this last night and they showed all the winners and I'm like, nope, don't remember. Nope. Where are they? I don't know. What are they doing? But like the Shin Lims and the Matt Francos and the Terry Faders are enjoying life in Las Vegas.
Yeah,
They've got residencies.
if you're a magician or ventriloquist,
Yeah.
that's the only way you're winning.
Or Jabberwocky's got they
Yeah.
had the show out there too. I mean, they had something that people would want to go see.
I just remember the ads were everywhere for
Oh, yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Them and Tape Face.
By the way, I hung out with Matt Franco. Super cool, super nice, totally down there. Is the biggest star in Vegas. Like everywhere you
He's
go.
got his own theater.
Yeah,
and,
they're like people are freaking out that he's there.
Yeah.
It's wild.
It was weird to watch, man. They
Was
had
the
really-
end the finale?
No, it's
Oh.
just 20 years.
Oh, okay.
So they had a bunch of old clips, and I
Usually-
forgot Jerry Springer used to be the host of the show.
Usually the
Oh,
summer's when it kind of wraps up.
Oh,
Or end of the summer, rather.
Yeah, I mean it's probably wrapping up soon.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did Jerry Springer was on as the host? Then Nick, whatever is with all
Carter.
the kids. No,
Black Ryan
Cannon.
Seacrest.
who's
Cannon.
Carter? Nick Cannon. That's it. Yeah. Then they had the different judge. Howard Stern was on. They showed some of that. Yeah, they
Howie's been there a long time.
Howie's been there a long time.
Mel
Piers
B.
Morgan was on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was Sharon Osbourne on there
Sharon
as well?
Osbourne was on. David Hasselhoff was one of the
the Hoff,
judges. The
yeah.
Hoff, yeah. It's gone through some changes, but it's still the same old.
And
garbage
Simon's
show.
always been there, right? Or no?
No, Simon was not always there. David Hasselhoff was there first, and then Piers Morgan came in. And I think Simon took over for
Oh, okay.
Piers Morgan, or Simon actually took over for Howard. I think when Howard left.
All right.
So crazy. And you could see Simon's face transition through all those years.
Wild.
Unbelievable.
It's wild.
I watched that back to back with Vince McMahon's face, and I couldn't tell which one looked weirder.
Vince, Simon, Sharon
you
Osbourne.
nailed the Vince McMahon thing. The Vince McMahon now looks like the character Vince McMahon
Victor
Mexican.
McMahon.
Victor McMahon.
Yeah.
Yeah. His Mexican long lost twin.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Finally, in news, a new study found living the simple life really does make us happier. People who keep it simple, don't work too much, don't buy too much junk, they tend to live happier lives. One main reason is because it strengthens social bonds. They define the simple life by breaking into 5 different categories. So see if we fit into any of these
Okay.
categories. See if any of us are living the simple life. Material simplicity. You don't buy a lot of stuff you don't need. I'm out.
Amazon has made that impossible.
Well, it's funny,
Amazon just
Carmen.
delivered to me a 14-pack of AA batteries I don't remember ordering, and I kept them.
It's funny you say that, Carmen, because that comes up in here for sure. There is a thing about Amazon. So they say you don't buy a lot of stuff you don't need. That's material simplicity. I'm already out on that one. Self-sufficiency. That includes things like cooking most of your meals and growing food in a garden.
No, out on that.
I don't grow my food because I don't have a room for a garden, but I do cook majority of my food.
I cook. I'm not going to say majority, but I cook.
I can cook, but I don't
Yeah.
want to cook either.
Yeah.
I cook like 95% of our meals.
I am now proud of myself if I go and pick up the food myself instead of
Exactly.
yeah.
Wow.
That's kind of like cooking.
It's really
No.
something. Also, I live so close to a Publix that I can just go to the Publix.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because there's a lot of times where I'm like, $90 for a sandwich. I'll just go to Publix, and do that.
I do a lot of microwave cooking at my house.
Yeah.
It's fast and easy.
Sure. Local procurement. You buy local, so not someone who buys everything on Amazon. I'm out.
I'm out.
That's too hard.
Yeah, not only that, but I mean, what are you buying that you could buy local?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you see fruit stands. Every once in a while, you'll see like some sort of What is the stuff that they cook in like the corn husk, like the Mexican food, and it's cooked in like a corn tamales, right?
Oh yeah, I'll eat a hell.
Oh, see that? Yeah, but it's just like also it's just a van on the side of the road, and I'm like, I don't know.
My wife always buys local honey. Like
Local
raw,
honey's
Me
great.
too.
raw
Yeah.
honey.
I buy it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're supposed to. That
Yeah.
helps with your allergies. You know,
but is she buying it from Publix and it says local honey, or is she buying it from a?
She goes to
Truck.
some like store
Yeah,
that's like a local. They only do like local stuff, like a health food store.
right.
that's good.
Resource conservation. You don't waste food and you repair things instead of replacing them. I'm out.
Nope, out 100%.
Yeah.
I
Ow.
try
I eat a
to
lot of
replace or
leftovers.
fix. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll turn something into something else real
Oh.
fast.
Oh,
Yeah.
you repurpose things?
Yeah. Well, especially with like food. Like if I make a bunch of, if I bake a bunch of chicken and we don't eat it, I'll turn it into like chicken salad. So you know what I mean? Like I do a lot of that because I hate wasting food. I don't know where that comes from, but like Chad, he's like eats it once, throws it away. I'm like, no, I can make something else out of that.
Yeah, but this is also like your vacuum cleaner stops working. You're just going to Walmart and buying a new one, or you're getting it off Amazon. Like nobody's
sure.
taking the thing off and
The vacuum
replacing the belt
repairman,
and stuff.
yeah.
At least I'm not.
No, I'm not either.
Are you doing that, Carmen?
Yes, I will take it apart and clean it out because our dog hair and then my hair gets wrapped up in it. So I'll like have to take scissors and cut the hair off to like get it. I
And
wouldn't.
then put that in with the chicken?
Nope.
One of the outlets in our kitchen, it went out and it's like a breaker, so it made all the outlets go out. I told my wife we should just sell the house. And then her dad came over, my father-in-law
Push
came
the
over
button.
and bought the thing and fixed it, and they all worked again. But
I am 100% not messing with electricity.
no,
I can
I'm
tell
like,
you right
we
now.
have to sell the house. I guess.
Oh, if I didn't have Dino in my life, I don't know what I would
yeah,
do.
100.
Yeah.
If I try and fix the electricity, smack my hand.
Yeah.
every outlet was out, and I'm like, nah, this is it. We have
It's
to move.
over. Yeah, it's over. It's wild. Yeah. Also, I think I have bought more vacuum cleaners than anything in my life.
Yeah, we've gone through a lot of vacuum cleaners too.
I mean, because
Pet
I've
hair.
always had dog. Yeah, I've always had
Yeah.
dogs. So it's like just wild, and then
Yeah.
you're just like, I don't know.
Do you clean the filters?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, because most of them you got to like take out and like
I
you know,
do,
wash
yeah.
them in the sink and stuff.
I
which-
do all that, but yeah.
Yeah.
The one that I've had now, we've had for quite some time because I literally looked for the best pet vacuum. Like what was the best
Right,
one,
right,
whatever. So I
right.
bought that one, and it wasn't super expensive because those Dyson ones are like $500.
I
or
just
something.
bought one of those.
Dyson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a
but
pet.
the-
It was a pet like specific one, so it was like.
But the
350
problem with
bucks.
the Dyson, and I don't know, it may work for the rest of your life and may be great. But if I spent $500, $600 on a vacuum and it worked for 3 months and then stopped, I'd be furious.
Galvin, that's my third Dyson.
Oh, well, there you go.
Dyson let me down with that bladeless fan.
Yeah, you tried to pretend like it was good.
I thought I bought Pete one. I was like, you're gonna love this.
Living in the future.
Yeah,
Stinks.
just a hole.
I thought it blew a whole cone of air at you, and it doesn't. It just blows the circle around the
Yeah.
thing. It's terrible.
And the fifth one is a word that I don't know if anybody even knows what the hell this is. Beneficence. Beneficence.
That's you giving things to other people.
Yeah. Very good.
Oh.
It's kinda
Well,
smart.
you figured it out from if you're a beneficiary or a benefactor or beneficence. Yeah.
Beneficence. But yeah.
Yeah, they say it's the most important one. Sharing skills, resources, and help build your community. That's what you want if dystopia type of thing, whatever. You want everybody to come over and have a skill to be able to help out.
Oh, I would say almost nightly. Almost nightly, I
You
lay in
think
bed
about
and I think about who's coming to my house and what their skill is, what they're bringing, and what their skill is. My dad will be over here. He'll have guns. He'll be able to do this. My mother-in-law will plant. Everybody's got a job.
I'm letting you know right now, and I don't blame you. I'm bringing nothing. I got nothing.
Wait.
Just my
I
sense
got a
of
way
humor.
you can come in.
I mean, I'll try.
I got a way you can come in.
I can carry some stuff. I can reach stuff high. You know, but
between all of us, we're gonna have a lot of pets.
Oh,
and then I got the garage set up to be like a kennel, so everybody could leave their pets back there.
Sure,
and
I'll take care of them. I'll even help train them.
Yeah,
that's it.
Do some of that stuff.
Somebody's gonna have to be able to. I'm gonna have to go out and escort you with a shotgun while we walk the dogs.
Okay,
teach the dogs how to alert us if there's danger.
Yep.
I've never shot a gun before, but I'm confident that a couple shooting, I'd be good at it.
You'd be fine.
Yeah.
Just pull it. Just aim and pull.
I could even do left hand. Me and Carmen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Slap shoot.
So the study found most of the stuff on the list leads to stronger social bonds, and that means the main reason that makes us happier. The more of a community you have, the happier you'll be. They say, are you a type of person that runs out of sugar, goes to your neighbor's house, or do you just go to Instacart?
I borrowed eggs from my neighbor one time.
Oh, pricey.
Well, it was a long time ago.
But
I said,
all our eggs.
Yeah.
Well, my wife was making some, or the kid was baking something, and she was like, "Oh my God, we need an egg, and we don't have any eggs in the store." And she's like, "Ask Connie if she has any egg." I'm like, "I'm not going to ask the neighbor." And I had to email her or text her and be like, "This is the most neighborly thing I'm ever going to have. Do you ever spare any eggs?" Now I'm stressing out that we never gave her eggs back.
Oh, you gotta give the eggs back.
I assume we did.
I would have given. So how many did you borrow? 2, 4,
Maybe 2.
2. I would have gave her a dozen back,
Yeah.
and I would have gave her some of the baked goods.
Yeah. I
make
don't
her an
remember. I don't. It was a long
Instead,
time
it's
ago.
like that son of a bitch didn't give me my eggs
Didn't
back.
care.
They're all rich over there. They can afford to give a couple eggs up.
They don't care.
They're fine.
I would gladly give my neighbors eggs.
Whenever the disaster happens and stuff, she's gonna be like, "Remember the 2 eggs I gave you? Let me in. You're out. This is
You
ridiculous."
still never gave me the egg, and your dog craps in my yard.
There you go. That is it for news.
All right, Galvin, thank you.
Got
But
it.
don't get too comfortable
No.
because we got to come back with a new open letter.
Yes.
And we're going to talk to Scott Baio at the bottom of the hour. You could listen to that and watch it on YouTube. We will do that next. It's a Mike Calta show. This is 102.5 The Bone. And we welcome Scott Baio to the show. Scott, how are you, sir?
Can't hear anything.
You can't hear anything. All right, hold on. Hold on, Scott. This operator error. How about now? Can you hear me now?
Nothing.
Can't hear you.
Oh, man. All right, hold on. Gio, what did you do?
No, you're going down the line. So
Speakers, microphone. Check 1, 2.
There we go.
How's that? You good?
Yep.
How are you, pal? We're live on the air.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How are you, man? Sorry for all the confusion. Finally got it going. Thanks to Gio and you, and appreciate it.
All right, I got to ask you this first of all. What are you What are you drinking? Baby's blood, vampire blood? How do you still look exactly the same as you did when you were a kid?
It's a combination of vampire blood and Gatorade.
Yeah, I mean seriously, you
Thank you.
got to be 10 years older than me. I would trade my
60.
looks with you in a second.
Oh, thank you. I'll be 65 in September.
Is that's hard for me to, as a kid, watching you as a kid, it's hard to me to even believe. Like, do you ever sit back and go, how did I become 65?
How do you think I feel?
Yeah.
Of course I do.
Yeah.
You know, my father, God rest his soul, he would tell me when he was like 50. He'd say, you know, I can't believe I'm this old.
Yeah. I go
And
through
I'm
the same thing.
I can't believe I'm this old. I can't believe it. It's because mentally I'm 11
Right.
and I don't see myself as 65.
Can we take you back if you don't mind? Because I'm very interested to talk to you, but I'm also a fan. So, how old were you when you started Happy Days, and was that the first thing that you did?
No, I started the show when I was 15, I think. But before that, I did before. So I'll give you going from earliest till Happy Days. So
Okay.
I did commercials and stuff, and then I did a movie called Bugsy Malone, and which was a gangster film with, you got to watch. If you've never seen it, you never heard, you got to watch it.
Okay.
It's a great movie. It's a musical directed by Alan Parker. It's a great movie. It's a spoof on gangster films.
Okay.
And then Gary Marshall saw me that, brought me out to California and put me in the Pinky Tuscadero pilot.
Okay.
Which didn't go. And then he put me in a show called Blansky's Beauties with Nancy Walker, and that went for a year. And then after that, I went into Happy Days.
Now, it was you and your brother, right, Jimmy?
Cousin.
Oh, I thought he was your brother. Okay.
No, my cousin.
Jimmy, I have to tell you, turned in one of the best child actor performances I've ever seen in my life in the Bad News Bears. That kid he encapsulated a 50-year-old bookie in the body of an 8-year-old. I mean, he was tremendous in that movie.
What was his name? Carmine Ronzoni or something?
Yeah. But I mean, he was so perfect.
You know what? He was great in it. He was
really great in it. So whether your family like, look, we got good-looking kids, we got to put these kids in movies somehow, or is that something you really wanted to do as young as you can remember?
So, good question. No. So James, I call him James because that's how I grew up with him.
Yeah.
Has an older brother, Joseph, who's now a big lawyer, or I think he's retired in Manhattan. And James was an actor, and James was Joey was very talented. And Joey did an episode of The Monkees.
Oh.
And I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I said to my mom, I want to be on TV. And she took me to his agents and managers, and one of them took me on. And I didn't work much because I was not a desirable looking boy. I was too ethnic looking.
Right. Too Italian.
Yeah, too Italian. Are you Italian?
Oh, I'm very much Italian. It's Calta Bellata.
What part of Italy?
Sicilian, my mother and father.
Where?
I don't know. The name is Calta Bellata. There is a town with the same name, and Calta Niceta, so they're all from that somewhere over there.
I'm Sicilian too. Bravo. Anyway, so I didn't work a lot, and then through whatever, I did a couple of commercials, and then Bugsy Malone came up.
Wow, and what a life that must have been to be that young, good looking, and on TV. I mean, you must have just been tearing it up in your younger years.
I had a good time.
Yeah.
I had a good time.
Yeah. And this is my most important question I want to ask you is, I watch you and your daughter on video. She golfs. You guys seem to have a great relationship. I love the video of you singing Espresso together. I have a 12-year-old daughter who does not think that I'm cool whatsoever. Does your daughter know that you're cool?
Well, my daughter doesn't think I'm cool. But
Guys,
she enjoys my company.
Does she know, like, do people recognize you when you go out? And she's like, that's my dad. Yeah. I mean, because listen, I've met some very famous people, and I'm like, whatever. But if I ran into you, I'd be like, holy Chachi. I'd be so excited because I'm a fan. I grew up watching the show, And I would imagine that she has got to see that. And I wonder if a kid can comprehend that.
Oh, well, here's the thing. So I did a series up until 2016 called See Dad Run on Nick at Night.
Right. Oh, and that's even more popular. Yeah.
I don't know if it's more popular
for the kids.
But my daughter would come to the tapings every Friday. So she had a sense when she was very young about who I was and fame and all that kind of stuff. So she's lived with it. And I mean, she gets a kick out of it. I don't think, people, her friends will know me. I don't know how. Yeah. Maybe their parents tell them. And I don't know if it gets in her way ever. I hope it doesn't. But she's aware of it, and she's, I'm just her dad, and I'm tough on her sometimes, and she's tough on me, and it's just a normal relationship.
I live a constant life of trying to make my kids think I'm cool, and I just no matter how many times you go out and people stop to take a picture, they're like, "Come on, you're slowing us down." There's nothing cool to them whatsoever.
Yeah. I mean, it's I got stories about people that I met who were gigantic, and the people they were with couldn't care less.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It was just like I was with Michael Jackson, the Purple. Like, come on, let's go. Just couldn't care.
When you were younger and you were doing the Joni Loves Chachi thing, there was a real relationship between you guys, between you and Aaron.
There was when we were on Happy Days.
Yeah,
and I don't recommend that to anybody.
No, because what happens when it ends?
Horrible. we had a very tough time on that on Johnny Loves Chachi. Very tough because we were not friendly, to say the least.
Yeah. I knew a guy who knew Erin in her later years
Mhm.
and was supposedly working on a book with her and was going to drop a bomb that she might have had some bad Hollywood experiences with producers of that show. Does that something that ring a bell to you or something you know?
Never.
It never sounded
Never.
like it. It never sounded like it. It sounded to me like it was coming out of to sensationalize a story in order to sell books.
I never heard a peep from anybody on that show ever. Now, up until now.
Yeah.
Until you, Mike, you've totally ruined it.
Yeah.
When I heard that, I've never talked about that before because this was years ago, and I had heard about this, and they said, "Watch, there's going to be a bombshell," and I went, "There's always some sort of some leak or some sort of where there's smoke, there's fire." And there was never any smoke. No, yeah,
No, never.
We're talking to Scott Baio, who I have to tell you two great things about you. One is that I talked about you from following you on Instagram, and you were thanking a car dealership in Bradenton, and I went, "Does Scott Baio live in Bradenton?" And then 2 days later, I got a phone call from Scott Baio. I was like, "That's a stand-up guy. I love that. That was great."
Yeah, no, I ran into somebody at a cigar lounge. I don't want to mention her name because people might not like her after I mention her name. But she go, do you know who Mike Calta is? And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
She's, this and that. I said, I just got here. This is about God. We've been trying to do this for almost a year.
Yeah.
And I said, no, I don't. She says, he's this big guy in Florida and radio and blah, blah. I said, well, is he saying nice things? She says, he says amazing things about you. I said, well, so I reached out and, here we are.
And then the other thing I think I love your convictions and your views. You stick with it. And one of the things before we had any contact with you that I played on the air was you, after the second Trump election, calling out celebrities by their names that should be leaving the country because they said, and you were like, and this guy, including Ron Howard and some people that you were had worked with before, you were like, it's time for you all to go. And you're 100% right.
Well, it's so interesting, Mike, because they on the left will call us all kinds of names. Nazi, racist, on and on and on and on and on. And I do one thing.
Mm-hmm.
I just mention a bunch of names and everybody, oh, how horrible are you? Oh my God. you people are there really is a condition called Trump derangement syndrome. And I don't think it's a joke. So I enjoy poking it. And listen, I am who I am. I grew up the way I grew up. I grew up with my father working hard and all the men in my neighborhood working hard. And that's who I am.
Yeah.
I don't want anything from anybody. So, I'll tell you how I got on to Trump. I don't know if you remember, I know you don't want to make this a political thing, but I went to an event with my wife for, the former governor of Wisconsin, Scott Walker.
Okay.
And he was great. This guy, I love this guy. This is the guy. And I went to the first debate at the Reagan Library with my wife. And my wife said, Trump is the guy. I'm like, no. This is in 2016 or 15.
Now you grew up. You grew up mostly in New York.
Me?
Yeah.
I moved to LA when I was like 15 or 16.
Okay, so but
anyway, go ahead.
But I'm saying you were aware of Trump. It wasn't like you grew, like I grew up with him. I mean, I grew up in New York, so I was aware of him my whole life before he was political, before he was apprentice. I mean, we all know Trump.
Yeah, I mean, the guy's been a staple forever.
Yeah.
Sure. But anyway, I saw the debate and I said, oh my God, that's the guy, Trump. He beat the crap out of everybody.
Yeah. And then, who gives you any backlash from, or clearly you don't care about it?
I don't care.
Yeah.
The normal geeks.
Yeah.
Give you backlash. But a lot of them are turning around now, which is great.
It's hard. It's hard for me. I voted for Trump. I like him. I think he does some things sometimes that I wish he would have made different choices to be a little bit more presidential at times to do it. But that's also the guy that you vote for.
Right.
So you get what you ask for. But I like that he has another opportunity to be in there. I like some of the things that are happening, and I would like to let it play out differently than it has for the last 100 years, and try to see if we can get back to where we used to be. So, but it's very difficult because now me saying that immediately turns off a portion of my audience. I don't want to say half. It's not that divisive. I don't think that half the people don't even care and just don't want to hear anything about politics.
No, I get it. I get it. So you can move on to something else.
No. I listen. I think the people like you are rare because you got guys like Jimmy Kimmel and you got guys like Colbert. What's that?
Poor Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, I mean, guys who have had these careers that they have just, I mean, what Stephen Colbert did to the legacy of David Letterman of taking that show right down the tubes to the point where it's canceled now. I mean, that's insane. But it shows guys like you who aren't afraid to say how you feel and who you support. I mean, it's rare because so many people are afraid.
Yeah. A lot of people are afraid. I just try to break everything down to just being as simple as possible.
Yeah,
common
sense.
That's what Trump does.
Yeah.
It's close the border, let people keep more of their money. I want to be able to walk around the street because for me, without safety, everything else is BS.
Yeah.
So that's my that's it. And the other side doesn't, for some reason, doesn't want to clean up the streets. And the other thing is, Mike, is this, and you'll get this completely. So people say, well, why does he have to do this? And why does he have to be so crass? And why does he have to make fun of people? And I said, look, he's from Queens. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm a Brooklyn boy. I get it.
Yeah.
We ranked on each other nonstop from the time I woke up in the morning till the time I went to bed at night. That's all we did. And that's what I still do.
Yeah.
And that's who he is. And the guy, that's who he is. So don't take it so seriously.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. This is Scott Baio, who is joining us on the show, who we've pursued for some time. What brought you down here?
Well, a couple of things. LA was disintegrating before our eyes. Number one, truly sad, wonderful place, but toast.
Yeah.
Our daughter came down here for 2 summers to go to a sports academy to play golf, and she's good. And through coming down here and conversations back and forth, we were going to split it, Mike. We were going to split half the year in LA at school and half the year down here at school so she could train. And one day, our daughter comes home and says, listen, if I want to be good, I got to stay here full time.
Yeah.
So we're like, wait, what? Now what do I do?
Yeah.
I got a big house in LA. I got a condo here. And it became a bit of a poop storm for a little while, but we got settled pretty much. And then the hurricane happened. So
yeah, welcome to Florida.
Yeah, it was all right. We're cool.
How about this? All these years of acting as a child star and on Nickelodeon or whatever, what was it, Disney? What did you do the show? The father
Nick at Night.
Nick at Night. Is Scott Baio rich these days? I don't know what I would imagine in my mind as a fan, you've been active in Hollywood since you were a teenager. You got some glue. Yeah.
All right.
It's funny. People try to guess your net worth.
I don't know how close is the net worth in reality to what they say online. You've
way off.
Way off.
Because people don't know.
Yeah.
People don't know salaries. People don't know investments. People don't know anything.
Yeah.
So I find it comical, but I'm okay.
I just always think, just when you said you sold property in LA that you've probably had for the last 30 years, that's enough right there to probably make you have enough money. This is good. This is good for you. Now you don't talk to any of those Happy Days people, or you do?
No.
No. Who are those guys you do the podcast with?
just buddies of mine from LA. The bald-headed guy, Mark Jones, created and directed the Leprechaun movies.
Okay. Yeah.
And the other guy, George, was a big shot at Capitol Records. So they're just buddies of mine. We would smoke together in LA, and we just shoot the breeze. That's pretty much all it is.
It's interesting because I look at the three of you and I think you probably are similar in age, but they look nothing like you. They have to be looking at you going, "You son of a bitch, what did you do?"
Thank you. We're pretty close in age, but thank you.
And you are a married guy. You did you marry somebody? I know you did a TV show about being single, right? Was it on VH1?
Yeah.
And
I've been married. It'll be 18 years in September.
And you managed to stay single that whole time. You were smart enough to stay single all the way through up until I
was 40. What was I, 46 when I got 45? I don't remember. 45, 46. I think I met my wife when I was 45.
God bless you.
I stayed single that whole time.
Yeah, and just tearing it up.
Yeah. I had a good time, Mike. I had a good time. Being a single guy in Hollywood with a television show was a good thing.
And the good looks, and you got Pamela Anderson while she was still wearing makeup. What do you think about that now when you look at that now?
God bless her.
Yeah.
I hope she's happy. She's been through it. And I have nothing bad to say about Pamela. She's a good woman.
Yeah. Now, obviously, I do follow your story also about the situations with Charles in Charge and the allegations that were made there. I think anybody who I don't know you up until today. I've never met you before, but anybody who fights and is as honest as you are, I tend to believe your side of things. You have been very forthcoming about everything. You're willing to talk about it. I've seen you on the news talk about it. I've seen you on your podcast talk about it. You don't fear any of those things. That's usually a sign of somebody who's done nothing wrong.
Yeah, listen, it's what's unfair about it all is somebody can say anything they want anytime they want.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, you're in, wait, what are they saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, you can't even catch your breath. So it was all a lie, and we exposed it all. And I'm told it was a money play.
That's what I was going to ask you. What would the motivation was? The money.
That's what I was told.
Yeah. Yeah. But I gotta think that a lot of time I've been in trouble a couple of times for things I've done and things I haven't done, and the first thing they always tell you to do is shut your mouth. They don't want you to talk about it, but here you were taking it head on and discussing it, and I think that is a great sign of somebody who has nothing to hide.
Well, I didn't.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So sometimes, listen, it's the internet is a great place, but the internet is a scary place.
Yeah.
It's a bad place sometimes.
So would you consider yourself retired now? Are you still working, or you kind of want to just now live through your child?
I
mean that in a
done
good
a
way.
couple of things, Mike. No, I've done live through my child.
Yeah. I meant watch her grow up.
No. I get it.
Yeah.
If I could, and listen, that would be a dream of mine.
Yeah.
If I could do, if all that plays out the way we think it's going to play out, man, that would be. I'd go wherever she goes. I'd watch every tournament because I love to watch her play.
Sure.
She doesn't like me watching her play. She gets mad at me, but I love to watch her play. But the retire thing, I did a couple of small movies recently. One was the God's Not Dead movies. I did one of those, which was fun, but I don't do much. My daughter's going to go off to college next year,
right?
Next fall. So I might get Mike. It's a good question, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because once my daughter goes to college, I've been with her every day.
Yeah.
I drive her to school every day. My wife and I take her to tournaments. My wife will, I will. So I don't. So when she goes away, maybe I'll do something. I don't know. I'm kind of working on something now, but I don't know because the thought in my head is because I've done it for so long, and I've done so many different shows and stuff. The thought of going onto a soundstage all day, I'm sure that once I get back into it, I would love it, because I was kind of retired before I did the See Dad Run show on Nick at Night, and
Right.
I really kind of pulled into that, and I forgot how much I enjoyed it. And and every day at work, I couldn't wait to get home, which is true. And so you
Yeah.
play with it in your head. Do I want to go sit there and let's go? Can we go now? So I don't know. I don't know. I love what I do, but sometimes, and plus I'm not, maybe I'm not a young guy anymore.
Listen, you better find a hobby too. Once that kid leaves, you're gonna be like, "Holy, what do I do?"
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
So, my wife and I are going to start doing stuff that we haven't been able to do.
Yeah.
And we'll see. I mean, so the way I look at this right now, Mike, is I'm basically just a feather in the wind.
Right.
Whichever way the wind takes me,
You will end
what
up
I'm going to do.
Yeah.
That's it.
Unless it blows into a Happy Days reunion, you're not going to that.
Yeah, we've done enough. We've done enough of those. And they're good people. Don't get me wrong. They just think they think differently than I. And they don't like me because of the way I think, which is ridiculous.
Yeah. Hilarious. Well, listen, I'm glad we finally got the hook up, and we got to get you in the studio so we can hang one day. These weird video calls are, I don't know, I'm kind of getting used to it now. But I saw you got the whole setup. I saw you on Fox News. You got the podcast ready to go. Saw you a couple of weeks ago. You did something, maybe it was a month ago. We dialed in and you looked good. Was Jesse Waters maybe?
That was Jesse. So I thought I looked horrible. Wow. Thank you. I did. I watched it later, but what the hell happened? So you know what they do, Mike, which is really kind of cool. They send a van.
Oh, so they make it.
And
easy.
the van is a studio.
Oh yeah.
And it's a miniature with the monitors and all the equipment and the backdrop. It's pretty cool.
I gotcha. I thought you had that whole setup in your house. All right.
No,
well, listen.
No,
I'm glad we got to kind of meet and finally hook up, and hopefully we get to spend some time with you. And we're here. If you ever have, I know you every once in a while. You seem like a guy who's got stuff you want to talk about.
Listen, I'll tell you what. I have Gio's information.
Yeah.
So but I think once my daughter goes to school, she'll be driving now.
Mm. Yeah, you're gonna get stressed out, buddy.
Wait till that happens, Mike. Yeah. Your daughter's 12?
She's 12, but I have a 19-year-old son, so I have a little bit of I have somebody that could do the killing for me.
But if I'm going to be up there, if I can get up there, I'll just drop Gio a text, and and if you guys are around, I'll come up.
Yeah, we'd love to see you, man. It's great.
You have a good Italian deli. What's the Italian deli up there? Is it Mazzaro's?
Mazzaro's, yeah. It's worth the drive.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll do that.
We'll go to lunch one day. We'll go right to Mazzaro's. We'll hang out.
Okay.
Oh, me and Scott Baio just became best friends.
Yep.
Hey, it's a pleasure talking to you, man. I appreciate you making the time for us, and we'll catch up soon.
Mike, appreciate it. God bless you.
Take it easy. There you go, Scott Baio. What a nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think in my headphones that sounds good and clear. I hope it sounds good over the radio. But he's a very interesting guy who's lived a long. He is like what we were talking about before with Kyle Trask. You can, if you know what your job is, you can do it forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you like he is saying, I don't have to work right now. I'm doing fine, but I may decide I want to go pick up a movie or something. That's where you want to be.
Something
where you're
comes
the guy
along,
who
and he's
wants
like, all right,
to
I'll do that.
I'm surprised he doesn't do like the Comic-Cons and a lot of people from what they're doing now.
He could,
well, that whole they just did the Happy Days reunion over here at the Tampa Comic-Con.
There's a couple $100 a photo.
So they do a. This is interesting. They did the Tampa Bay Comic-Con, which had Henry Winkler, Anson Williams, Donnie Most, and I think that might have been it. And then they'll book the Comic-Con, so they'll go there and they'll sell their pictures and do all that stuff. But they also booked a private dinner at a restaurant.
Yeah,
because I looked at it, and it'll charge you like $1,000, and you get to go and you have dinner with them and take pictures with them and all that stuff. So you don't have to go to Comic-Con and wait in line and do all that. He would kill at those sort of things. because he's got the Nick and Night thing. He's got the Happy Day stuff. He's got the Joni Loves Cha-Cha
Arrested
stuff.
Development.
Arrested Development.
Zapped.
Oh, we didn't bring up Zapped. I didn't even talk about Zapped with
Yeah.
him. Oh God, Zapped was. If you wish you could have the power of Zapped, just snap and make somebody's top fall off.
Yep.
That was the way to go, man.
Yeah. and that was the perfect movie because you get telepathy, and of course, if you're that age, you just want to snap tops off.
Tops off.
Yeah.
Yeah. That and cheat at carnival games.
Yep.
Those are the two things. I like him. He was a good guy. All right, Galvin, I'm sorry I got pushed back. We'll
right.
take a quick break, and we'll do the new open letter next on 102.5 The Bone. I enjoyed talking to Scott Baio. He seems like a super nice guy. But it pushed us back, Galvin.
Pushed back.
Now
I got zapped.
you got zapped. Ladies and gentlemen, it is very late, but time to check in with Galvin. He's got a brand new open letter.
And now, an open letter from Galvin.
This is an open letter to people getting plastic surgery. Dear people getting plastic surgery, seriously, pull back. And I don't mean your face. You've already done way too much. Yesterday, at the end of the show, there was a man we saw on TV that had a chin that looked like a bulldozer. I can only assume that he got into some sort of accident, broke his jaw, then for some reason, they tried to reconstruct it by using part of his back porch off his house. If there's a hurricane, I'm going to see if it's possible to hunker down inside that guy's face. It's going to be the safest structure in the world. I understand the temptation to get plastic surgery, especially for women, and double, actually, for women that are famous. No matter what a woman accomplishes, a lot of them judge them on their looks. So getting older has to feel like a death sentence. But don't get wild with it. I don't know if Marissa Tomei has had any work done, but she's 60 years old and she looks unbelievable. So if she had work done, ladies, do that. Meanwhile, Khloe Kardashian had her head replaced. That's wild. But from what she looked like before, I'm not mad at her for having a headectomy. Gwen Stefani came close to the edge. She got to the point where if she had another facelift, it was going to pull her skin up so much that she was going to have a beard, if you know what I mean. And I completely understand that guys definitely have it easier because guys become more distinguished looking as we age, whereas women are like an apple that you pulled off a tree and then just left sit on the side of the road over the years. Just do me a favor. If you're thinking about getting plastic surgery, get a picture of Joan Rivers or Sharon Osbourne and dial it back about 20 clicks or so. I'm Galvin from the Mike Calta Show, and this has been an open letter to people getting plastic surgery.
Yeah, it's a fine line, but Khloe Kardashian, she did get a headectomy.
Yeah, totally.
I mean,
Totally
they gave her
replaced
a
her
whole
head.
new head.
But it's so funny that I already had this going and stuff, and we were talking about Simon Cowell.
Oh yeah.
Simon
Cowell's head.
Oh.
It's wild.
I mean, he doesn't look the same, and
His eyes
Yeah.
and
so
stuff.
evidently during one of the seasons they pranked Simon. Okay, they had busts that were made out of
I
them,
remember seeing that.
and they made Simon's bust terrible looking, and so it looked nothing like him, and it was the prank. But they were telling her, I mean, what's her name? Big booby lady, Sofia Vergara, was telling the artist, give Simon more wrinkles around his eyes. He hates that he has wrinkles.
Sure,
around.
yeah.
Who cares about that? Like, I don't know.
But
It's
that's
so
the
weird.
same guy that
Yeah.
doesn't tell you how old he is, you know, and just weirdo. You're like, what are you doing?
I mean, if you're on television, it probably means more than, you know.
I understand that, but there are ways around it. You can get a little filler. You can get a little Botox. You can do something to kind of keep up with the aging process. You don't want to go. I went to my wife's dermatologist, and one of my best friends is a plastic surgeon. And I said to them, what can I do about my butthole eyes? And Paul DiPasquale looked at me and he said, I would have to send you to an eye specialist. Like, even he was like, you got too much work.
Overhaul.
Yeah.
What? But can you imagine if I went to the eye specialist and he fixed my eyes up, what I would look like the next time you saw me? It would be hard to swallow. It would
Yeah.
be ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is it. I didn't do it on purpose. This is what you get.
but
I'm
you've
sorry.
gone so long with it.
Right.
Like, that's why.
This is all you're getting out of me. I don't know what you want from me.
But also, people that are doing that, you're like, what is going on with this weirdo?
Dude, Sharon Osbourne looks like an alien.
Yeah.
Like she really does not look good. And she was back when she was doing the Osbourne, she looked pretty good.
Yeah, but I don't know at what point people start seeing themselves looking differently. Like you said about Gwen Stefani. Gwen Stefani in the Don't Speak video is maybe one of the hottest things I've ever seen in my life. Like I'd slap my wife in the face for her.
And she's trying to be that. That's
Right.
what her goal is.
But
Is to
she
say
was-
she was 26 years old or whatever she was.
fine. She was she's
but
fine.
She got close. She was pulling it back.
Right,
She
but-
looks good now.
She didn't need to do all that. Like I think we would have been happy just watching her.
Oh,
get
I think so too.
Yeah.
The younger, hotter artists come in, and you're trying to
Compete with them.
Compete with them is the
But
problem.
you got to realize you're not competing with them. You're
Yeah.
competing with people that are your age, and
That's
know,
easier
it's
said
just-
than done.
I know.
Right.
It's
Because
hard
then
to
there's
do.
a bunch of jerks who are like, oh my God, Pamela Anderson got old.
Nah.
Oh my God.
Pamela Anderson is causing more people to talk about her by not wearing makeup than if she just wore a nice layer of makeup.
But again, it doesn't matter. There's no winning. There's no winning
Yeah,
in that world.
I
If you
think-
wear makeup, it's she looks good for her age.
Right.
And then they go get plastic surgery. Oh my God, why would she do that to her face? You know what I mean? Like it does not matter what
Well, she's
women
done
do.
both.
Right. But again, it doesn't matter what women do.
It is
There
like,
will always
Can
be.
you believe she stopped wearing makeup?
Right.
Gross.
I mean, but somebody who's made a whole career out of beauty.
Right.
Why do we have to suffer?
Yeah, we didn't do anything.
But Carmen's right. On one hand, we're saying, why would you do that? And then we're like, why didn't you do that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, because there's been parodies of this, but I'm sure that there's been actresses who've been given a script and they're like, "We want you to be in this movie, whatever," and then they come in to read and they go, "You're playing the mom. You're not
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're not playing that part. We want you for the mom."
But that's life. That's
that-
reality.
That probably happens like overnight, where you start to get scripts all the time. You're like the young hotness,
Right.
and now you're playing the mom or the
Yeah.
grandma.
Well, the fact that there is MILF porn and those girls are like 27.
Yeah.
It's like, look at this old bitch.
That's ridiculous.
Marissa Tomei, she's playing Aunt May in
Yeah.
Spider-Man. She's
Yeah.
not playing Mary Jane.
That is a hot aunt, though. I gotta tell you.
The best was when we had Lamar Odom, Courtney,
Yeah.
Khloe Kardashian's ex.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I bet you're mad that she didn't do all that plastic surgery stuff when you were with her. And he was like, what do you mean? And I go, what do I mean?
Yeah.
She had a headectomy after you, and now she looks hot. You were like, oh, she looked hot before.
What do I mean? You were banging a Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, he knew. He knew right away. Oh,
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah.
you damned if you do and damned if you don't. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
there's
right.
no winning.
Yeah, so it's basically what makes you happy. And then on top of that, you go back to even Pamela Anderson. They say a lot of problem with women's skin is because of all the makeup that they wear.
Oh,
Sure.
really?
Yeah, because of all the chemicals.
Yeah,
They
it's clogging your pores and doing all this stuff. Yeah, it's probably terrible for
the
you.
amount of chemicals women put on their skin compared to men is amazing. Like, I don't have the number, but I remember seeing it and being like, holy crap.
Yeah, I mean, we're
Between-
not. What are guys doing? We're washing our faces with soap and maybe
Right.
maybe some lotion, maybe some
But-
shaving cream every once in a while.
So that's the thing. Women, we, shampoo, conditioner, glossers, all our hair products, and then all of our makeup. We have like 10 different products and then before that, we have eye cream, face
Do you
cream.
know that
By the
my
way, not
daughter,
to mention all the stuff you're using to take off all that stuff too.
Exactly. So it's almost like, okay, so it's better not to wear makeup, but then you don't wear makeup. And then once again, it's, put on some makeup. Like,
That's the cost of doing business.
Thank you, Carmen. Thank you
No,
to all the
that's
ladies for
not-
wearing makeup.
not
I
me.
appreciate it.
my daughter had a refrigerator in the bathroom
Mm-hmm.
to hold her makeup stuff.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
What? That's so
There's-
common. Everybody's. I was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So the reason why I know about this is because the refrigerator that she had, which is a mini fridge, which add another refrigerator.
you
to
now
this
have
house.
15
Oh.
15
refrigerators.
refrigerators. No, 14
didn't-
because this one got a recall.
Oh.
It was lighting itself on fire. It
No.
was starting fires. So yeah, we had to get rid of that. But yeah, that was the 15th refrigerator that we had here. She had a pink refrigerator in the bathroom to hold her face products.
I think my wife has the same one. It has a mirror on the front and the light around it.
My daughter's 12.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah,
wife is a
yeah.
woman.
That's makeup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm blown away by the amount of stuff that she has and the fact that she knows what everything does. Like, she
Oh, there
knows-
was a video. Remember the girl said, in fact, she was 12. She goes, this is my 12-year-old sister's bathroom, and went through all the face cream and the anti-aging and
Yeah.
all this stuff. She goes, my sister's 12.
Yeah, and they have
It's-
anti-aging cream.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Which they don't need at that age.
No,
Their
of course
skin,
not.
their skin does that on its own, and they're almost ruining their skin barrier by using those products too early.
I'm talking about my daughter's skin barrier.
I'm just saying it's something to like look into because there was like 12-year-olds who were using products made for 40-year-olds.
Yeah.
Right.
So the amount that's in it is ruining their skin, but they want the name brand and this and that.
100%. Plus, my wife has some. It's water in a bottle that has glitter in it, and you know what I mean. And it's like $80, and I'm like, I gotta just start filling up bottles with the hose and going to Michael's and getting glitter and putting it in there. I mean, it really is. And then I think they put like a couple of fake pearls down the bottom so you can shake it.
No, if you did that, man, if you put a couple of pearls, get a scoop of boba, and 2 parts olive oil to 4 parts water with a little bit of glitter, you could probably sell that.
I bet
Perfume
you
it up.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
Get
so
a celebrity to talk about
fun.
it.
Yeah.
There you go.
I buy it from this one guy. In
I'll have
Tampa.
Scott Baio.
Yeah.
Tell everyone Scott Baio was using it.
Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Hi,
Hi.
Michelle. And I had a question for Carmen.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Is she still using the LED face thing? Like, does that actually work? Speaking of all the stuff girls have to use.
Yes, so I do use it, but what I've added to it, I do a green tea spray,
Oh.
and I literally just make regular green tea, put it in the fridge.
It's Galvin's green tea glitter.
No,
Yeah.
no,
You can
there's
buy it
no,
online.
Oh no.
there is no glitter. But there was a study done that said if you use like a green tea, if you use green tea on your face before your red light, people were seeing the same results in 1 month that others were seeing in 1 year without the green tea.
You actually, in between those two, Carmen, you're supposed to put yellow mustard on your face.
No.
It's a good base.
It's called the stoplight. Yeah.
And
All
then
right, wonderful. Thank you so much. Oh, go ahead.
I
Sorry.
was saying, then the green tea bags will also double as an eye mask if
Yeah.
you want to put those on your eyes. It will help with dark circles too.
Oh, well,
So-
she didn't tell me about that.
You can also call me for
Thank you.
teabagging.
Yes, no.
Huh? No.
Wait, so I follow a dermatologist,
hmm
and I follow a couple of doctors that they'll tell them on a scale of 1 to 10, what does the red light mask do, and they'll be like 8, 5. It'll
Yeah.
tell them all these things, and and like some of the people that like are all over the saunas. Everybody loves the saunas. Most doctors are like, no, they're like, it'll help a little bit with your circulation, your blood pressure.
What does the red light mask do? It's like for wrinkles.
Wrinkles, cell rejuvenation,
All right.
I mean,
It's-
Carmen, you have good skin.
because I shave.
Well, I mean, also you take care of your face. You don't like people touching your face. You don't like, like
Right.
Chad
But
defiles it.
I mean,
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
By the way, speaking of people that have had plastic surgery and doing all this stuff, I'm about to send you guys a picture. The Starliner from The Boys.
Yeah.
You know, the young blonde.
The girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
She ruined herself.
she
What
was
did she do?
Look at her. She was beautiful.
She
Oh, her
was
nose.
Yeah, right? Is that crazy?
beautiful. Why?
Yeah.
She was so cute before.
Yeah.
Because in Hollywood, everyone looks like that, and if you look a little different, I'm sure there's a part that she didn't get or a
Yeah.
comment somebody made. You know what I mean?
Because
Like
she,
nose.
I'm trying to see how old she is. She can't be that
No,
old.
she's gonna be
26
25.
maybe, yeah.
She is 31.
Oh.
31, but still 31's
The
young.
nose added 5 years to her.
She's on the cusp though.
I was gonna say, Mike, I love those doctors that do the 8 for 10, this and that.
Yeah.
You know, but one did it for the Love Island cast,
Uh-huh.
the dating show, and they asked him, "How old do you think this person is?" And they're all like in their mid to young 20s, and every single guess was late 30s, early 40s, just because all the Botox and fillers,
Oh,
it
really?
makes you look older.
Carmen.
Yeah.
No lie. I watched that first episode and they come out and they say their name and say how old they are. And the one girl came out and she was like, blah, 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 23. And I go, 23?
Yeah.
I mean, it's wild. By the way, did you see the thing I sent you the other day about all the different ages of Mr.
yeah,
Roper?
that's depressing.
We're the same age as Mr.
I
Roper.
know.
That
It's
makes me
so
feel
depressing.
good.
No, You look better than Mr. Roper.
I look
but,
way better than Mr. Roper. I feel good about that.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, Mike. Morning. How you doing?
Good. What's happening, buddy?
Good, buddy. It's funny, Galvin, you brought up the left-handed comedians.
Yes.
I've been thinking about this for a long time. There are 90% of actors that are left-handed. I never understood why. It's just something I noticed. Look at every single. I mean, like, you could Google it. It is amazing how many left. I'm not sure if they're doing it on purpose because most of them are liberals.
No.
And it's left.
Galvin said it this morning. It's your left side of your brain is the creative
Yeah,
side.
more creative. Yeah, because there's a lot of drummers that are left-handed. There's a lot of left-handed like entertainers, so acting and comedy and all that type of stuff.
You know, it's funny, Mike. To change the subject, your interview with Scott Baio. I don't know why, because I've been listening to you guys for so long. I entered a statement when you said something about his daughter going away, going to have to get a hobby, and he was like, "Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I want to do," and I thought you were going to go, or it would have been cool if you intervened. You said like butt stuff. I was laughing my ass.
I don't know him well enough.
He's doing his own show.
I don't know if I know Scott Baio well enough to bring up butt stuff yet.
Yeah.
We'll get there. He texted me. He said he wants to come on again.
Oh, good. I enjoyed it. Medicine Man, how you doing?
Okay. I mean, I got to say one thing. I'm kind of frustrated about the high price of stuff in the supermarket.
Well, did you vote? You didn't vote this year, did you?
I did vote. I did vote.
Who'd you vote for?
The damn tariff, even that price of hair care products is ridiculous now.
Oh man.
Imagine he gets gray hair if he doesn't take care of his hair.
Yeah. Did you not get a raise? Did you not get a raise this year?
Basically shampoo and stuff, like Pantene stuff.
You got to let other people talk after you talk. You got to stop now and listen to the response, then you talk. So
trying
stop.
to make jokes like that
Stop
last
for a
guy.
second. Yeah.
I know. I was in public yesterday. I got frustrated at the price of things. I was yelling at the was profanity at the price of stuff. And I said, everything's getting out of hand with the price of hair products like Pantene and stuff like that. The woman said on the cashier said, go get your hair cut. I said, I'm not cutting off my trademark.
You can negotiate with the people at Publix. You can go up there and be like, this says $7. I'll give you $5 for it.
I mean, it's in all the stores, too. Even Walmart is getting expensive.
Well,
out of hand. Everything. These goddamn tariffs. Trump, make America go get poor, can't afford things. I can't even afforded PlayStation 5 anymore because they jacked it up with the tariffs.
Galvin brings up a good point. It would probably help you out. Maybe if you got a job.
It has nothing to do with a job. It's just everything's getting out of hand.
You have no money because you have no job.
How can a guy my age get a job so easy?
You should have started a long time ago.
Joe's got a job.
Yeah, Joe's your age.
I mean, I had jobs years ago, and they suck balls.
No, you don't. What was the last job you had?
The worst stores I had, I worked at a garden center at Target, Kmart, in the years. And I worked at other places.
Target or Kmart?
It didn't pay much. It didn't pay much at all.
Well, you'd be able to afford Pantene.
He believes his job should be
to be medicine. The Pantene back then, it was so different back then, and everything was more simpler and more affordable.
The good old
days.
And
Trump is just starting tariffs of everything.
I'm getting political commentary from medicine, man. I don't.
Imagine you're like a 16-year-old girl making minimum wage at Publix, and Medicine Man rolls up and starts yelling at you
about the price of Pantene.
Pantene's so expensive. You hear what I say, Sally?
Yeah. She used to be $4. Now it's $8. Trump. All right, we got to take a break. We'll come back and wrap things up. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. What do you have this weekend? What are we doing this weekend? Anything going on? Is something? I feel like there is something that I'm forgetting about.
More preseason football.
Yeah, Steelers Bucks on Saturday. Yeah,
and they said yes, there may be like the starters might actually get a series or two.
Why?
Just because they want to get in fun.
Game,
they want to get in there at some point. There's only 3 preseason games now.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So
we're so close.
I know.
We're so close to watching football and betting on football.
Yeah, that's a big thing. We were talking about it a little bit off air or whatever. If you want to get some future bets in, do it now.
Then you got to bet now and wait for the whole season.
You do.
I know it's a pain in the ass, but it's smart to do early.
You get some huge numbers.
Yeah.
You can get plus 2,000, plus 3,000, all this stuff. So if you put $20 on it now, just for the fun, whatever.
Sure.
But you can bet on with your team, how many wins they're going to have. You can bet on, who's going to win Defensive Player of the Year, how many yards this person's get, how many touchdowns.
Rookie of the Year.
Yeah,
There's
a lot of
one.
different stuff.
There's one crazy prop bet. It's if Travis Hunter wins both Rookie of the Year or defensive and offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Is he playing both ways?
That's what they say.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's going to do it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they were talking
He
about
wanted
it.
to, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
He
they-
said that's the only way he wanted to go to a team.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were talking about it, and who was it that was saying? It was one of the former coaches that's an analyst now, and he goes, "Listen, that's going to shorten your career if you try and do that. 'Cause if you're playing both sides of the ball, that's." And
But
he
if
goes,
you come out and you're defensive and offensive Rookie of the Year, you're going to be.
that'd be wild. But also, they were like, he did it in college, and he goes, "Yeah, this is the NFL.
Yeah,
it's different." You know what I mean?
They were saying, I don't know who I was listening to. It was I think it was Busting with the Boys, and they were saying that they would just, if he's playing both ways, and he's on defense, you're just throwing go routes just to tire him out, and then when he comes back on offense, he's exhausted. But I don't know, he's a freak, man. Like he really has crazy stamina.
Travis Hunter to win Offensive Rookie of the Year and Defensive Rookie of the Year is plus 6,000. So if you bet $50 on it and he hits, you win 3,050.
I watched him talking to Shador last year, and Shador was like, "We should do a song together." And he was like, "I don't do songs." He goes, "You don't listen to nothing?" He goes, "No." He goes, "I don't rap. I don't do." He goes, "What do you do?" He goes, "I just play football." And then I watched another video the other day of Gruden, and Gruden goes, "What do you listen to?" And he's like, "Nothing. I don't listen to. All I do is play football." I went, "Man."
It seems that's all he does. He goes fishing.
Yeah.
Fishing and football. That's it.
That's so crazy.
He's dialed in.
All right, 800-771-1025. What do we have coming up later in the week? I know Giannis Pappas is going to be here.
Yeah, I think Jim Florentine's going to come in.
Nice.
Florentine just fresh back from the Ozzy concert. And I know him and Jim Norton went over there and covered it for Sirius XM, and they had full access to everything.
Yeah, I know they got a big charity event going on Sunday for first responders. They want to
In
come
Wesley Chapel?
In Wesley Chapel, he wants to come
cool.
talk about.
Good.
So
good.
Cody Tucker's tomorrow. We haven't talked to Cody in like 3 weeks.
I found out something about Cody Tucker that I'm going to bring up to him tomorrow. It's not a secret. It's just something that if you know, don't guess. If you saw it, don't guess. What job has Cody Tucker had besides doing what he does?
I could only imagine toll booth operator.
Yes, it seems like that would be something good. Wait till you hear what it was.
I feel like he delivered pizzas.
That also seems in the Cody Tucker realm.
Yeah.
Carmen, Joe, any guesses?
I think that he was some kind of astrophysicist or something ridiculous.
I mean, he could have something where he was really smart because he is a smart guy, but no, that is not it either.
Okay.
See, I think fast food worker.
Yeah, these are all things you're looking at him like he would be, he'd be great at delivering pizzas.
He's actually a very smart guy.
Right.
Yes.
Cody Tucker, substitute teacher.
Really?
Can you picture him with the bandana?
Yeah.
No, I can't picture him wanting to deal with kids or children.
Did you see when he posted the video of the ocean, of the beach, and he said he was on vacation? I go, "Where are you?" And he wrote back, "Lincoln, Nebraska." Cody Tucker, substitute teacher. I saw a video of him yesterday, and he was like, "Well, when I used to be a substitute teacher, I blah, blah, blah." And I went, "What?"
I can't wait to hear about his beach experience because he has said he hates the beach.
And shirt on, shirt off.
And somehow he was at the beach.
He's shirt on, shirt off. He said shirt off, but I don't believe him.
Yeah.
We'll see.